Okay. Oh. I'm ready for video games, so you're too fucking loud. Get down there. Okay. I have fully pretzeled. I am ready to go. Let's play some video games. Let's see. Do we have 8? That's the question for tonight, because we have not had 8. I'd say about a third of the raid nights so far have been kind of no-goes, which is fine. It's interesting that we've had 2/3 of them work out, actually. The demand of having 8 people online at the same time and also wanting to do the raid content's really cool. Well, I think like the community's just big enough to be able to do something like this. All right. I don't know why it flips me back the wrong way every time. There we go. That's good. Oh, I forgot I was here. That's not my Carby. Oh. What's Fern doing over there? Is that a deeper pool? Okay, it's all good. Okay, perfect. I quit, find a new tank. All right, Snaky boy. I'll tank. Oh, Donovan's here. Nice, dude. Okay. Well, we've got the whole gang, right? This is the same group that we've been running Nail with. Anyways, this is good. We're all ready to go. All right. Hello, friends. All right.
Hello.
Well, I guess I'll go in as Bard.
Good morning.
No. It's going to be good. I'm ready to fight Nail today. I am. I think we've got her. And I've been talking about
Quick pre-raid check. Make sure you have food. Make sure your gear is repaired.
Oh, how to do that. Hold on. I'm gonna
I am the boss. I'll kick your ass out of this party and we'll turn around. We go home.
Oh, okay. All right.
Can we get McDonald's first?
We have McDonald's at home. It's called Nail. Fern Squish.
McDonald's at home. I hate it.
Oh, great. I'll go Mordona, because I know where that person is. There we go. Perfect.
I have McDonald's at home. It's he's enough clown for the whole group.
Wow.
So wooed.
There's a lot to unpack in that statement, like the possibility of a clown fetish.
The guarantee.
I like honking his nose.
Okay. Well, with that tidbit in mind, all right, let's go repair our stuff. I know I still have food. I don't know how much I have. 6. Okay, that should be fun. I think that will last tonight, assuming that we still need it. Huh? I thought the mending was up here. No, not you. Fuck off. Nope. Nope. No, shut up, lady. Repair. Oh, Jesus. Merchant and Mender. There we go. We've done it. I didn't know where the guy was. I thought I knew. All right, repair. Oh, damn. 60%. Yeah, that would not have been good. Okay. Look for small tank on map. Bitch, that's a bell. There's no tank on here. What are you talking about? I can't see shit on this map. Mirko, are you doing drugs? Oh, Silver, looking like you're right out of a noir film. You actually look really like Metal Gear Solid. Like you're an informant or something. There we go. Wetty check. God damn it, the fucking dodos. There we go. Dude, I'm ready to go. Ready to get in there. Babysit my blue boy. Hear what the new raid strats are. We've got new strats, I've been told. I'm so excited to hear what we're doing. I think we're gonna kill our first shot. Honestly, I do. In my head, I've been like daydreaming solutions to the issues we've been having in that 4th phase. I didn't come up with anything, but I was thinking about it. Someone's sleeping. my god. Snake, was that you? Oh, it was Donovan. Never mind. All is forgiven.
He's so quickly to blame me.
You were the one who was like, find a new tank.
It
Look.
sounded just like that too.
Look, I can hit withdrawal right now, but I'm not gonna.
There we go. New strat, we skip it, it never existed.
Oh, this fight, okay.
What? Snake, what did you think we were gonna do?
Fight.
Have I played this game?
That joke doesn't work in this fight because you just stand there.
Okay, strat changes. It's going to be pretty much exactly the same except for the fire in, fire out calls. For this portion of the fight, what we're going to do is we're going to give Snake hugs. We're actually going to stack with him for the fire stacks. This way, we'll all be stacked in one spot. And for fire out, you will not have to run anywhere except behind the boss. If you target her, you can see the little targeting circle underneath the little arrow. We'll be standing on the front. Whoever has fire goes to the back in the big open area. This will give us enough space to deal with the donut. We won't have to worry about it. This also means that for the lightning, you're going to have to be on your toes. You're going to have to watch for it. We will call it because with every fire call in or out, there will be a lightning that goes with it. So it'll go something like fire in, lightning out. For lightning out, you will also go to the back of the boss.
Okay.
Which again gives you enough space. So it'll go like fire in, lightning out. Once your lightning goes off, you'll come back to the stack. And then we'll have fire out, you'll go, fire will go off, and then the lightning will have to go. You guys have to alternate, you gotta kind of pay attention.
Okay.
It'll go fire out, chariot, so we'll all be out. For this chariot, we will spread. We will stay spread until 2 of the gravity wells go off. Once you see 1, 2, pop, go stand back on Snake. This will condense us back down to the thermiotic, and we can share that damage, and it should keep us from having the gravity wells underneath our asses. After the thermiotic, we will loose spread out again to prep for dive bombs. This way we can see who's got it, and first dive bomb marker, second dive bomb marker, and then we all condense again somewhere near the middle.
Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, safety circle. There we go.
Any questions on strat change?
Yes. Mr. Catboys, I really liked when we got to the dive bomb phase. When you called out markers, you called out the color as well, because my dumbass can't read, but I can tell colors.
That's not a question, but okay.
Can you insert what I just said?
Yes, we can add a color.
Yes, thank you. That'll be good.
Just pull the teacher on the teacher. Oh my god, I can't get over it.
All right, all good. All right, perfect. Yes, got it. Okay. Oh, I'm ready. It's gonna probably take a round or two to remember how to do the first few phases. That, or we're just gonna nail it and kill it the first round. I think these new strats are really good. There's a lot less of us having to run around, which I think is smart. It's easier to coordinate. Adding Snick as a second anchor and just stacking on it makes a lot of sense, because there's no like AoE cleaves that the boss does, and if she does, it hits everything. So it's between Chariot and the Donut. We've got a lot more need to kind of stack up. There's really no reason not to be until we have a specific mechanic that requires us to. Oh Jesus, how do I press buttons again? Okay, we've got our dots up, so at this point, we just beat ass. This first phase is, you know, child's play for us at this point, which is nice. So we'll see. I believe. Oh, I'm glad, Cat. Okay, who's it gonna be? Ah, it's he is. It's always fucking he is. Good though. That's fine. There we go. Man, it's been a little bit over a week. Oh, laser boy. There we go. About time to put dots back on, so we do that. Okay. I'm out of my other song. Yeah, having the buffs right here, I'm able to see the straight shot a lot more easily. Okay. Yeah, this is going well. It's his again. Nice. Oh, she's gone. Perfect. Get over there, Snake. I'm gonna go right over here. And I got a 2/3 chance of getting my blue guy. I don't have a meteor to go for.
The 2 meteors.
Okay. I'm gonna dot actually.
I just kill this one then.
Yeah, he's doing magnetism. Perfect. There we go. Color change. Gotta remember control 4. I think he'll die before he has a chance to actually use it. Yeah. And smashed. Nice. I'm gonna run over here. Time for Meteor rush phase. I always end up taking like a lot of damage on this phase. I'm gonna see if I can avoid doing that this time. I don't know how to avoid it though. Like, probably not standing right over there. Wow, I didn't get a meteor at all. Okay, so I'm not the only one that takes a lot of damage there. A few people did. Okay, let's look where these meteors are. There's a lot really close to each other over here. Okay, blue. Oh, jeez.
Go to 3 and then go to the right.
There's way too many for you two to get these alone.
Yeah, I'm gonna get these 2 and then move to the right.
Okay.
I'm gonna get 1 more, and then I'm going to stop.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I
color
went blue
change.
now.
There we go. Blue's dead. Okay, I'm gonna sneak around the other side if I can.
Pull green away. Yeah. Come left. Don't let him get that.
Oh shit. No, that's too many.
Yeah, that was just so tight on the other side. There we go. Yeah, all those meteors were all on that one side. It's hard to do. We needed to go like counterclockwise, then turn around again, so I could sneak my guy over there to get him. That's okay. First round to warm up.
It's fine.
Looking good, and then we die. Fuck you, cat. Little bitch. Yeah, we haven't played this in a week. There's gonna be some rust. Okay. Oh Jesus, I forget where my buttons are. I'm excited to see if the debuff UI change is going to have a noticeable impact on the lightning, because that's the biggest issue, is having to have a call out for the lightning is one person's reaction time. Even if it's really good, it's still one person's reaction time going into another person's reaction time before the movement even begins, and by that point how much of the cooldown or the delay has actually been already spent. The chances of success with waiting on another person's call out is fairly slim compared to just paying attention to it. There we go. Oh, poor Fern, she got knocked out of it. Okay, dots back up. Let's do our other song, although it's probably a wasted point at this point, because she's just going to go into her phase. I'm not used to having meteors on me anymore. There we go. Whoa. Damn. Okay, there we go. This is whoa, shit.
So,
I think we just wall. Yeah, I think we just wall. Let's just reset. That went really wrong.
the ogre.
There we go. Okay. That was just a dud, man. That one attack, the 2 purple markers, has been absolutely devastating the couple times it's popped up, and it's only popped up a couple times. We're usually phasing her into the Meteor phase pretty quickly there. Here we go. There we go. Get our song. Get our second dot. Now we just punch the shit out of her with our bow. Perfect. Nice. Stardust comes first. Meteor. Is it Yiz again? It's not Yiz. There we go. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to my my buffs. There we go. And now we dot. Redo the dots. There we go. Keeping up with those feels nice. What I need to do is keep up with my 2. It's better than it was. They ain't good. Because it's something like it's only supposed to be, what, 20%? There we go. It's only supposed to be like 20% chance that you get it, but I'm getting it like consecutively a lot of the time. There we go. All right, where's my blue boy? I got the 2. Okay. Yeah, this is just really nice. Because he's going to use magnetism and pull them both in. That's why I like the blue guy. You don't have to like really drag him very much at all. Best thing you could do is actually keep him away from everything. All right, we're clear. Color change. Oh, he's super dead. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I like when my guy ends up with meteors. It works out really well. There we go. There's enough for everyone to be on a tassel, actually. There are 8 of them. No, there are only 6. Never mind. Can't count. Oh god, silver. There we go. Ow, my bones. Oh shit. Okay. Let's take a look at where these are. There's 3 over on that side. There's 2 right here, and there's 1 off that way. This should be simple to take care of. I got the 1x3.
Oh shit, I got 3 over here.
You can have 3, just not 4.
Okay.
There we go. All right, let's put dots on him. We're going to use our song, I think, on the last phase. I don't know if I want to use my 2 again. We don't get a chance. We get a chance to attack or color change. He's probably going to get his
Don't be in front of green. Careful,
Earth
careful.
Shatter. I'm ready. Oh, Earth Shock. That's what it is. Nice. Nice. Love interrupting attacks, man. That just feels good. Oh, shit. That's right. Well, it's time for phase 4. Let's see if our strats work out. Let's see how this goes. We just stack up on Sneck. That's the goal here. Okay. I feel like we're really close. Closer than we have been in the past. Okay, we got... Oh, yeah. That's fine. We didn't get murdered. Okay, right on top of Snaky Boy. Okay.
Heads up.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the ad entirely. There we go. Super dead, nice. This is pretty typical so far. This is working out like normal. Right on top of Snake.
Remember, fire out on first one.
Okay.
One red A.
Okay.
Fire out.
Fire out. Lightning out.
Okay, that didn't work out so well. Then Donut got us. Oh boy.
Fire in.
Okay.
Lightning out. Silver.
I'm seeing that I have a debuff there. I think that's the fire one.
Fire out.
I'm only supposed to... Oh, there we go. I have to get away from her for
Loose
Chariot.
spread.
Yeah. Why did the
Stack up.
fire kill me? I already had a fire debuff on me. Oh, this is looking rough. I mean, she's down to what? Probably going to be 25% before we go down. We have both our healers up, so I mean, here's a dive bomb, 1 and then A. Yes, that went backwards. Oof. Damn, dude. Dive bombs still. Man. Dive bombs, damn. We got her pretty far that time.
That one was going pretty well.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, okay. I think the stacking on Snake definitely is improved, yeah.
I think we just need to remember to stack.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. It was nice to see the buff, but it was fire out. But I mean, it killed me because I already had a fire debuff on me. Oh no. Better me die than everybody, right? There we go. Okay. The only problem with stacking, like the only problem with
I know
stacking.
we're mid-pull right now, but please note for fire out, you'll want to go where circle is now. Everyone else will be stacked on Snake. Same
Yeah.
thing for lightning.
Yeah.
This is the positioning we want.
Yeah. I ran just away. It ended up having Chariot anyway, so it didn't matter, but like... Yeah, I knew I needed to run back there, but I was already like out here, because I needed to see if I even had the tether on me. That's the only issue with stacking up that I have, is that it's hard individually to see that I even have the tether on me. I have one issue with the game, is that there is a lack of consistency in that information. Sometimes you just get a marker, sometimes you got a tether on you, sometimes it's just a debuff. I really wish it was consistent, that there was always some kind of clear marker or debuff. It's not that big of a deal. We can strategize. Oh, ow, my bones. We can strategize to figure that out, but it's there we go. It still feels like I have to be looking in 3 places. Okay, who do we got? Okay, I can get the one over here by 1.
Alright, I'm going to between 3 and B.
Okay, I'm gonna have him a little bit further over here, yeah. I'm gonna pull him.
Load up.
Okay, I don't think there's any reason to dot him, only because I don't think he's gonna live long enough for it to matter. Gonna color change here in a second. Okay, color change. I can shoot clear across the arena, which is nice. So, oh, damn, look how quickly they went down. There we go. I haven't gotten a Meteor last two rounds, I'm pretty sure. Oh no.
I think I got double Meteor right there.
Yeah, that's tough when that happens. You really just have to be paying attention to the
If you
timing.
watch the marker, if you get doubled, it will disappear for like half a second before it reappears over your head.
Because I heard that sound twice, and I'm like, that's suspicious.
Yeah, that's another way to tell too. You'll hear it.
Yeah, Murgar. It's just something I need to get used to, right? The tethers seem like their mechanic is specifically don't stack up because you won't know who's tethered, right? Yeah. And that's the exact problem I'm having, right? So wishing the mechanic were different is not a solution to the problem. Gonna have fun on Ultimate. I am really excited. I'm excited for the real challenging shit. I am. I'm eager for the point at which I've got to like start seriously considering small upgrades in gear, to have that little bit of an advantage. I'm looking forward to that stage. I usually very much like that part of the game. Oh fuck! She's jumped at me the last few times, bitch. Okay. Oh, I can be attacking her still, yeah. I'm so used to her going invulnerable. Alright, dots. It's dot time. Do I have food? 8 minutes. That should be enough. Here we go. I've been told that the Ironworks gear is going to be... Get the fuck away from me. I'm super fucking dead. Oh. Okay. So those purple markers just can't get close enough to each other to actually explode. That's the only thing. Okay. Hopefully that guy's blue. Aha. Alright, I got this one. Yellow.
I'll get this one over here. Pink one.
Come here, little bitch. And I'm going to pull him a little bit to the left, so we have a little bit more room over there. I don't want to magnetism into the other guy. There we go. Magnetism is the big thing that we got to worry about here. So much damage. Color change. There we go. Just always be on the blue guy, no matter where he is. I'm going to... Shit. It's like musical chairs. I don't have a chair. I didn't get one of the tassels. I got pushed out. Oh, it's me. Oh no. There we go. Okay, so we got 3 over there, 2 over there, 1 over here. So we've got a decent division here. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, I've got the 2, just the 1 by 1.
Okay.
Get these.
Yeah, this is not perfectly clean. That's okay.
Can you get all of those ones over there?
No, I'm not gonna be able to get the one on 3, so Mika's gonna have to grab that one.
The 1 on
Yeah,
3?
go get it.
Okay, I got it. I didn't see this one over here. Color change?
Kill this. Yeah, kill that one.
Come get green and then grab these 2, and then Miko move left.
Got it.
I can grab one more, right?
Yes, grab one more.
Alright, I'm grabbing B.
There's no more blue to have to pay attention to.
Alright, go for it.
Okay.
Nice shit, nice shit.
Yeah, we did a good job here.
Good job,
That
everyone.
wasn't
Watch
the...
out for fire and center.
Oh.
Go.
That wasn't the cleanest setup for us to have to deal with. And that's still my favorite part of this entire fight, honestly, is managing those guys. It's the most sort of dynamic section of it that isn't just fucking dive bombs, man. I don't fear the dive bombs. It's just that there's so little information that it's the only mechanic I've encountered, the dive bombs, that feels just like unequivocally cheap. It feels like we're being cheated out of It feels like we're being cheated. It's the only one that I've seen so far that I'm just not a fan of at all. Because there's just so little information to work on. But maybe I'm just not paying attention. Yep. Now the dive bombs are what are consistently killing us if we don't get like...
Panda, get candy.
If we don't run into issues of just getting charioted down, or, you know, we have to spread into a donut or something.
Rude.
You showered this week.
Silver, get candy real quick before they disappear.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh, wow.
Oh shit.
We haven't had to deal with that at all.
Tanking it in the middle, getting us murdered. Maybe we should hug.
that's me.
Maybe
Oh my
we shouldn't be
God.
hugging Snake.
Oh
It's
my
just
god,
killed.
oh my god, oh my god. Okay.
That's never happened before.
That's right, that's right. Yeah, we got a second Heavens or Heavens Fall.
There we go.
Alright, bad things happen when you hug Snake.
Yeah, I guess.
We should have
No.
learned the first time.
God damn it. God damn it.
Fucking Snake. Yeah, we, I think the first time we fought her, we ended up...
Even though you killed me, I still like you.
Thank you.
Well, that makes one of us.
Just going.
The first time we fought her, I think that happened. We had two of those rounds. I think that was just a DPS check. We didn't do enough damage to get her to the next phase before that second round came down. Yeah. I really need to learn dive bombs. I think everyone needs to learn dive bombs. Part of me wants to just, this next round, just be looking for the dragons, but I don't remember the setup. There we go. She didn't jump at me this time. There we go. Alright, she needs dots. Hello? Well, it canceled my attack there. All you need to do is pay attention. You don't even need the DPS. Well, but I can do both as a, I can do both as Bard, because I can be moving and looking around and like, I can do this. Like, I'm doing full damage right now, but I'm also paying attention to something else. Oh, Jesus. Okay, good. We're fine. Oh my God, we're all running to the same one. All right.
Silver, run.
Silver's bones.
I got distracted.
Between C and A. Yeah, this is nice. We've got a good position here for this guy. Easy for each of them to just run out. There we go. You know, if we're able to get these meteors positioned in like these 3 specific tassels that line up with these circles, that just makes our life so easy. Color change. There we go. I'm the only one who really cares about color change, honestly, but I'm still going to do the call out. If I could use my chair. It's going to come stand on it. Little bitch. Nope, not meteor free this time. No, Murgo, you misunderstand me. I'm tired of getting misunderstood, man. Maybe I'm not communicating effectively, but it's real fucking annoying lately. There's literally no impedance to... Oh, damn. There's literally no impedance to me doing damage by moving my camera around and looking at the dragons. There's literally no impedance. There we go.
Let's go. If this comes back good, I'm just gonna pull. There we go.
Okay. All right, good deal. I'm excited to see us beat this fight. The fact that we got her down to 1%. There we go. The fact that we got down to 1%. Yeah. Man, so close. I feel like in that one attempt, you know, we're consistently getting her down into the low 20s, I would say. Unless something just fucks up early on. We'll see. I feel like for the dive bombs, the markers are necessary because we need to know what positions we're supposed to run into. But we've had absolutely no success with dive bombs so far. I mean, seriously, we have no success. I don't think we've survived the dive bombs one time. And if we did, I think half of us were dead. And I think that was the attempt that we got down to 1%, is we got past the dive bomb phase one time, and that was enough. I mean, that's how rough the dive bombs are. And I mean, until we figure those dive bombs out or we get lucky, I don't think we're getting past this fight. Which it kind of feels shitty that we're just waiting for good RNG. Okay, you running to 2. Okay, I'll get this Meteor by 1. Actually, if we just hold him here, he'll get it through magnetism. Here we go. Because, like, I've talked about this before. I don't want to pity victory. That's why I don't like the Echo. I don't want to be stronger because we lost. That feels cheating. There we go. Color change, but it's irrelevant. I want to win because we mastered the mechanics and therefore beat it, you know? To me, that's the only way to have a satisfying victory. Yeah, we're good. We're not too clustered. We can go right here. It's 2 right there. Oh no, silver. Okay, there's 2 right there.
See this meteor land.
2 on that side, 2 on this side. Really? Are there 6? Okay. I got the 2x3.
Alright, I'm gonna go to B and then C.
Okay. There we go. 1 magnetism gets both of these.
Let me eat this meteor.
Okay.
Okay.
Just don't get in front of it, guys.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, blow it up, blow it up.
I haven't been attacking him. I don't know why. Color change. Blue's dead. Nice.
I've got it. Don't go to C. Don't go to C, anybody. So, there you go, there you go.
There we go. Do we get all the meteors? Very nice. I'm not paying attention to my buffs at all. Yeah. Until we figure out... I want to win because we figured out dive bombs, and therefore it's no longer a problem, you know? I don't want dive bombs to be seen as an RNG phase or something that we just have to kind of blindly run our way through, which is right now how I think we're doing it. Not because of failure of strategy, but failure of execution. But I don't even think it's that. I think that we are having struggles with reacting to the callouts, I think. There we go. But we are just now practicing these new strats, so it's going to take a minute for us to learn it. We're going to beat it. I have no doubt about that. But I hate thinking that the dive bomb phase is just like...
Heads up.
Dive bomb phase ends up being the gatekeeper. And that the time we get past it, it's because we're going to have only a couple casualties, as opposed to actually beating it. Stick up, sneaky boy. Okay.
Burn candy.
Yeah, I have chains too. I don't need candy though, all right?
My bones.
Fire out on the first one, lightning out. Burn lightning.
There we go. Oh, damn donut. Okay.
Fire in on this one.
Hey, we're doing all right. The tether was...
Out on the next.
Okay. I have a fire stack, no lightning. Dots are
3
good.
Blue, C.
Okay.
Fire out.
Good, Rion. Nice.
Loose spread.
Okay.
Stack. Spread.
Fred.
I'm gonna go near the middle. Yeah, there's no time to look at the dragons. Okay,
If you get
dots.
the marker, go to 3. Safe zone will be south next to 1. Go to C. Oh my God.
Okay, we did it right there. Only a couple people died there.
Rinse and repeat.
Oh, damn, that was a lot of damage right there. Okay, song. We maybe, I don't know why I'm doing dots again. We got 20 seconds on it. Let me get stacked. Oh, mass res. That's, yeah, that's good. Get Fern up again. Okay. We survived dive bombs.
Fire out on this one.
Okay.
Lightning out as well.
Lightning is not me. Okay. Ow.
Fire in, please.
Got snowballed.
Oh, damn, I'm down 2. Oh my god. Ah! 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 God, what are the chances of coming back from this? It's down to Donovan's DPS. We got Snake back up. No, that's it.
Let me out.
We got through dive bomb phase. We did a good job there. We did a good job there. The dive bombs, we actually, the reactions were good. We took minimal casualties there. That was not bad at all. We got so close there. That's our second closest run that we've done. Oh god, we're just like so close, man.
Yeah, we got past the dives, so
Yeah.
alright. I'm going.
And I think we could do that again too. Oh yeah. There's there's that feeling that you have in Dark Souls where you're trying to fight a boss, but you have to run back from the bonfire every time. You get really good at that run that you have to make to the boss again. It's exactly how this feels. They gave us a first phase that isn't really challenging. At least it's interesting. If this first phase was if this first series of phases was not interesting, this would truly be a miserable fight. It really would. But the fact that the golems are such an interesting mechanic.
Just a singular bone.
Just,
There we go.
It's a singular bone. I am a bone.
Fuck's sake. The fact that the golems are such an interesting mechanic is what keeps this fight fresh. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I'm wondering if it would be beneficial, Murgo, to have. Oh, I'll do this. Where are the meteors? Okay. I'm gonna go right over here. Blue right here. Yep.
Getting this one by 3.
Really good at getting to know which one's gonna be blue. We'll pull blue boy over here. There we go. I've got the one on 2, so we're good.
Feel it.
Yeah, the only issue with having like a designated safe spot boy is that if that boy is also the dive bomb person, then like we're fucked. You know, and I would hate that RNG to be what kills us. I would hate for that to be the RNG that kills us, is that our designated safe boy ends up being like the most dangerous boy. Fuck, I don't have a chair again. I hate this game. There we go. Well, I'm gonna leave it here. Fucking Snick.
You can look for rocks later.
I caught it.
There we go. There's 2 here, there's 2 there, and 2 there. We've got an even 2-2-2 split. There we go.
Okay.
I got the 2x1.
Alright, I'm gonna go to this these 2x2 over here It's gonna be sketchy.
I'm gonna pull here because he'll get that one by magnetism, but not those two.
Watch out, Fern. I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna go back to the left, so be careful, everyone.
I'm staying put.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
Color change? Oh, he's definitely gonna get an Earth Shatter off.
Go.
Or Shock. Whoever the fuck.
Interrupt. Nice.
Yeah. I'm watching for it. I need to move these two buttons around, and then I can just do this. Because I always prioritize hitting one if I'm just doing this the whole time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I didn't know what was south when they made the south call out, but I did know that it was by a certain number, going by 1, and I just happened to be lucky that I was running over that direction. That's the only reason I got out of it. It was actually just pure luck that I guessed right. Because there was one where I was the dive bomb guy, and I could not find where C was at all. And fucking died for it. We all died for it. Yeah, I mean, we could do something like that.
Adds up.
Absolutely could do something like that, Murgo. Maybe. I really think this fight's going to be over tonight. I think we're going to beat it tonight. I have absolutely every faith.
Silver candy.
Give me that snake. Stinky snake. All right.
Remember, for outs, you're going behind her.
Yeah. I think that worked really well for us as well. These are good changes. Yeah, I need to be doing this.
Blue 3, then 1. 3,
Okay.
then 1. Fire out on her ass.
Oh, that's me.
You still go to her butt, and it's 3 and then C.
3 and then C, and it's blue.
Fire in, please. Lightning out.
Am I lightning? No. I'm lightning.
Mico out.
Oh, I meant to go. I needed to go behind her, but I didn't end up doing that. Fuck. It's me.
Out. It's loose spread.
Oh, God, into the wall. Fuck's sake.
Stack up.
Damn. Y'all should have gotten Fern up. Don't get me up. Oh, damn, dude. We're big fucking dead.
Separated by the wall.
Okay, it's 3 then C. I know where blue is, so. Okay, let's get dots back on her. That's me. 3.
Second mark C. Everybody south to 1.
Oh, no! C! I didn't know where to go. I had a feeling as I was running this way, as like, if you cut this at that line, this is the smaller portion of the... This is the smaller portion, so I figured I should run over this way. How far did we get? 20%. I think we're going to consistently get her into the teens. The color... There you go. Nice silver. The color callouts are making a big difference for me, and... I mean, I was able to get to the right marker on time because I was really focused on making sure those two were in my view at all times, 3 and C. Yeah, we're definitely making more progress. Yeah, we're learning dive bombs. Color is very, very helpful.
Going.
Okay. Unless we get like a weirdo different phase than what we're used to dealing with, I think we're going to be pretty consistent about getting her down into at least the lower 20s, if not into the teens. And I think getting past that first dive bomb phase with the majority of our team up 5 or more, I think is enough to finish the fight. I really do. And I think a little bit more practice with the dive bombs and the success we're having with, with the moderate success we're having with the dive bombs compared to just always just eating the wall. Yeah, the tethers are more successful. The fire in, fire out is working better. I was able to recognize as soon as the debuff came up that I had lightning, and I was able to move before the call out even came out, which feels good. So this has actually had a very noticeable effect for me. And now I can just spam 1, 2, 3, and I'll always prioritize the first button. Should always. Yeah. We'll see. Not always, but it should give me a very good chance of hitting the one first. Yeah, that's the idea. It's much easier to just smack 1, 2, 3. We're getting really good at just figuring out who goes on which of these markers. So there's one at 3. There's another one over here between 2 and C. Blue's going to be here in front of me. No, I thought it was going to be left too. I was just fucking wrong. There we go.
I've got the one between 2 and C.
Got it. I'll pull a little bit more to the right so we don't magnetism into anything.
Here.
Hello? Am I not attacking? There we go. The blue boy is so small. Color change? Just absolutely spamming the shit out of 1, 2, 3 is probably the best brainless way to play Bard, which is exactly how I like it. Fuck you, this is my chair. Yeah, I think the tethers are getting much easier. More consistent in that. I got a lot of the tethers that round. I had a lot to have to react to, and I was able to do it. Which feels good. It feels really good. There's a lot of people over here. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. You dropped that on me. I've got it. Snake, fuck you, boy. No, run away. Get away from me.
Oh my god.
That was new.
Clip that. My god, we have like 3 different clips of Snake killing us.
What the fuck, man?
As it should be.
I was running away from you.
Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it.
I like that we've been at this for a number of days and we're still finding new and exciting ways to just die.
We're nothing if not thorough.
It's not my fault.
It's the best part of raiding, is dying.
There we go.
How many ways can it kill us all? Let's see.
It's not my fault.
I love that the blame is falling squarely on him. That's fantastic. I was chasing him over to the other side, and then we both ran to the other one.
My favorite tank death was the one where he forgot stance.
Those are always my favorites.
I gotta remember, it's not just 1, 3 anymore. It's 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna be spamming 1 and 3 a lot, and they're just not attacking. I vote Snake best tank because at least we're thoroughly fucking entertained as long as we're playing. Imagine doing any of this shit, any of these hijinks with randos, they'd be flaming you in chat, man. There we go. Why am I not using Alt 4 and 5? Because I forget to. I don't even know what they do anymore. I read the tooltip once and then that's it. Like, I need to be doing this. There we go. It's one of those things where I'm really stretched thin on my attention. That's why I'm not using those buttons.
Donut.
I'm just eating that donut. Fuck it. There we go. Neat. I feel like I have to get babied by the healers a lot. I take so much damage. I wish I was better at avoiding damage, you know, that would be nice. Okay. I get the 1 at 1.
Alright, I'm just gonna go over towards 2 and just kill it immediately.
This is a good split. Yeah, I know the 4 and 5 is something that we want to be using during Mage's Ballad specifically because that's going to be our biggest power spike. Because the army's Payon isn't amazing. As far as I remember it being, like, it's okay. I was looking at tooltips instead of paying attention to my boys. All right, I'm taking that. No, fuck you, Panda. This is my chair. Okay. You've got to make it a game in a game. It's the only way you're going to make it through. Knowing that there are 6 and we could divide them 2, 2, 2, we could probably devise a more complicated strategy that would lead to that kind of distribution. Because we got 3 on that. Uh-oh. Oh boy. A and B is a goddamn war zone.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got one.
Alright, I'm gonna go towards B and get 2 of them and then shuffle to the left.
I'm so glad that
Let me know when you're shuffling.
I'm so glad blue isn't over there because blue would have been a clusterfuck.
Alright, I've got 2. So shuffle. Go ahead and kill green.
Blue's clear. Color change. Wait, where's blue? Blue's dead. Nice. Blue is dead. And my favorite thing is when they do color change and blue like body swaps into the guy that dies instantly. Oh, that's some good shit. There we go. Took a while to kill him, but that's okay. Yeah, I need to get better about using my buffs. It's just one of those things where I'm still fairly new to the game, so it's like it's hard to know to push all those buttons, right? It's hard to know to push all those buttons. While also trying to pay attention to other stuff like dive bombs and all the other stuff. There's just so much to have to pay attention to. I'll get more comfortable with it with time. I'll get more used to it. But if you ever feel the need to ask, like, why are you not doing this? I'm dumb. The answer is I'm dumb. I'm too dumb to do it. Okay, I feel good about this attempt. I do. I feel like we have a strong sense of purpose. I think we're very well practiced, at least up until. God damn it, dude. Just doing. Maybe I shouldn't swap those buttons yet. Maybe I shouldn't swap those buttons yet. Yeah, like right now, I need to be hitting those two. We're blasting her down real fast.
Get on Snake.
Great call-outs from Yiz. Okay.
Red 1A. 1A red.
Okay.
Fire S.
Damn.
It was me again.
Yeah, this is getting us past the donut.
Fire in. Lightning ass.
Okay, I don't have lightning, I've just got ice.
Donovan ass. Fire ass.
Okay,
Iron chariot. Loose spread.
okay. We're doing all right. Let's get dots back on her.
Attack.
Okay.
Stack on Snake. If you're not on Snake, you're in the wrong spot.
There we go. Okay, we got it. Oh, damn, that's me.
One.
I can't figure out where. Nah, I fucked it. I lost track of one. Oh! Alive? Nope. Fuck. I lost track. I lost track. This is over. I lost track of where one was.
I think so, yes.
Okay.
My bad. I lost track of the markers.
Comes back in. I should probably get away from people then.
Solid ground or whatever.
Oh shit, you're here.
Damn. 11%. Look at that.
Fire's on me.
Stay where you're at. I'll move.
That gets Rion back up. The rest of us end up staying in the wall, unfortunately. That does feel.
Surprise.
That feels not great. Traded one healer for the other.
Get us through the wall.
There goes our damage too. 10%. Look at
Yeah,
that.
not more of us died on the floor instead of the wall.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
God, that sucks so much.
Yeah.
Go fucking wall death.
Yeah, my fault, man. Sorry.
Nah, that's alright.
I knew I'd fucked it too because I saw the dive bomb marker come in and it was on me and I went, oh no, I don't know where to go.
It's all good. 10%.
Yeah, 10%. We did good.
Don't forget to eat.
Alright.
Oh shit, yeah. Thanks, Fern.
going. I'm going.
We're consistently getting 10%, so that's bad.
Yeah, we're definitely making a lot more progress. I think these new strats are also having a big effect. It's good. Who was calling dive bomb? So we don't really like call it out that dive bomb is happening. There's a call out to what positions you should go, and you just need to be watching for the markers. Yeah, I think I'm consistently using the straight shot more now, which is nice. That's a good thing. Yeah, I mean, like, pretty consistently I'm getting the straight shot out. I wonder what a difference in DPS that is. I was saying it yesterday when we were going through, I think, Bukake Manor. I don't know, like, if we did a percentage increase of damage that we do for consistently using straight shot instead of just kind of, like, noticing it every now and then. Because we're fairly consistently hitting it just by spamming 1, 2, 3. Which I think is pretty good. This is kind of exhausting, though. I don't know if I could do this for a long time. I'm just not standing in a position to be able to hit the donut. I think I need to be farther away. This one on 2, the other one's on 3. Blue boy's here. I'm a genius. I got 2.
I got 3.
Yeah, I think I need to swap these buttons back
Just
until I get used to it.
kill Green.
I mean, just paying attention to it would be better than just spamming and letting that be it, because this is going to get exhausting quickly. Especially if we're doing this for another 30, 40 minutes, just constantly spamming this for that time. Color change. It's going to be rough. Let me swap these back. My other method was less consistent, but still better, I think. Ugh. I'll leave it here. I got 2 of them. Okay. Did I get 3 of them? I got fucking 3 of them in a row. It's a good day when you can murder Fern. These are decently spread out. Here we go. Okay, where's our blue boy? I got the 2x1. There we go.
I'm gonna grab this one by B.
You should get
You can get
magnetism.
3 with them, right?
Yes. I've got the 3 on this side, so.
Okay, just kill Green immediately.
There we go. All right, we're clear over here.
Grab the one on A before you kill.
Yep. This big blue guy is gonna be coming to us. Once he sucks it up, we gotta kill him.
I'm watching for it.
Go for it.
Just in case. We don't want to bank on that DPS hitting at the right timing. There we go. Cat Fui, very nice. Yeah, we're doing good there. We got good communication for that section, so it's really nice. I'm so excited about this fight because we're getting better over time, and I think honestly we're getting. If we don't fucking lose our bearings, if we remember where the markers are, that's what needs to happen. That is the biggest priority for me. I just need to fucking focus on the markers and focus on right here. That's it. Another thing that happened that last fight, and I think I wasn't the only one, not knowing if we needed to still stay spread or not. Oh, I put that buff on twice, sorry. Sorry, me. Okay. If we needed to stay spread or bunch up, and I think a bunch of us had that issue, and that's why he has had to make that call to get back on Snick.
Adds up.
There we go. So I think that might be a potential issue for us. We might need an additional call out at that point just to make sure that we stay spread or know when to spread and not. That's a little bit sketchy. Now we're doing all right there. Let's. Oh, I didn't realize I still had that song going.
On Snake.
Oh, that's gonna lower my damage a lot. I got a lot of buffs on me right now. I wish I could zoom out more, honestly.
3, blue, C,
Okay.
blue.
Okay. I got it. I got it.
Fire
not
on her
me.
ass. Lightning on her ass as well.
It's not me. I just got ice. Oh, damn donut.
Fire in.
Okay. Oh, we got paralyzed. Fuck
Lightning
that.
ass.
Okay. Who dropped it? That didn't really matter.
Fire out, loose, spread.
Okay. Fucking paralysis, dude.
Stack up.
Back up.
Oh, gee, I can't get I can't get around this shit.
Fire ass. Lightning ass.
That's me. I couldn't get away from it in time. We're just gonna stay paralyzed. Okay. No, I'm going the wrong way. Damn. I again, it was over here and I ran to this side instead of the other way. Super mistake resing me. I'm the biggest fucking liability on this team. Okay.
Next Bahamut's favorite home gang, please.
Will do.
We just got to DPS our ass off, dude. We just have to try and get this down.
1A is the next ones. 1A red.
Red, okay.
Fire out.
Okay, good.
Lightning ass.
That's me. That's me. Okay. Still hit Panda.
Fire in. Lightning ass.
Oh, there went me. Damn. 7%. I don't know. There's enough people up. There's enough people up.
Fire ass.
Oh, everyone's out. Ooh, that chariot's nasty. Yeah. Get Fern up. Get Fern up. 1%. Come on. 1%. Get her ass down. Come on. 0.4. 0.2. 0.1. That's it. Oh, come on. Yes.
Yes!
Ah.
Good shit.
Oh my god.
And you know what? I don't feel like that was RNG. I feel like we actually did the mechanic enough to beat it.
Yeah, that was great.
Yes, we got to do it 2 times in a row now.
Hell, we do.
You know what? I'm down. I would be down to do that. I don't feel like that was a luck clear. I feel like I got on 3, but I ran the wrong way, so I died to the dive bomb. That was my fuck up.
You guys.
And then Panda got on the other marker.
My heart is in my throat.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we like I was saying, I think that the dive bombs are the
do it in sync and kick her ass.
yeah.
Can we take revenge?
Yes. Once we get out, I'm gonna unsync it. We're just going to smash her into the fucking floor because Christ on a stick.
Can't wait to see that. Hello? My bones. And of course,
Just release. You'll pop up in the middle.
oh. Yeah, we handled, like, Panda got to the right marker, I got to the right marker, I died because I went to the wrong safe spot, so I deserve to die there, right? But then, greed, no, I need, oh.
Time for explosion.
Yeah, I mean, we have earned the unsynced taking revenge there. Great call-outs, great cooperation, everybody. Nice, man. That's so... No one resing me. I know. How many fights has it been where I'm like, I'm dead at the end? We win, but I'm dead. So many. When I saw that we were down to 10% and then it was 7. I mean, I looked at the party list and I knew that we had... There were still like 6 people up. Like, come on. Like, that's what I was saying. If we can get through dive bomb phase and we have like 5 or more people up, I think we've got it. Yeah. Everyone knew their job and executed. I agree. I mean, we couldn't have done it without the great callouts that we had, though, seriously. Poor creature. Would that you had never been born. You had surrendered your physical form and collapsed into ether. But Bahamut denied you death and imprisoned what little was left of you in an ethereal shell resembling... What, I wonder? Images from your memory, perhaps? But that shell is now broken, and your primal deity seems disinclined to sustain your existence. My primal deity. I kneel to no icon. What need have I to beg the favor of such filth? I am Nail von Darnus, legatus of the 7th Legion. No. A moment. My thoughts are clouded, and this body is not mine own. Could it be that you spoke the truth? Was I ensorcelled by the Lesser Moon's ancient prisoner? That will not happen again. You speak as if Bahamut no longer controlled you, but that's impossible. Once a primate ensnares a mind, it cannot be freed. Unless Bahamut simply relinquished his claim. What need has he of a broken spirit bound for the ethereal realm? Oh, that I should fall prey to the very influence I sought to purge from the land. The irony is galling. But do not assume that all my actions were chosen for me. It was my will that the Meteor project be resurrected, mine and none other. A bastard to the end, dude. It seems that my grand designs were destined to fail. Even the ungentle release of death was denied me. Nail, please. You must tell us more of the calamity. I must know the truth of what has befallen the world, and what has become of my grandfather, Archon Louis Sois. Good night, Murgo. You are Louis Sois' grandchild. The fates are generous with their cruelty. Continue on, if you would have your answers. They await you at the terminus of your path, but know that this path leads only to despair. The light of truth was ever harsh and unforgiving. It's foreshadowing stuff that we know. We know that this can't be a happily ever after. There's some darker sacrifice going on here, that she's been teased with the idea of a happily ever after because she's optimistic and a little, I would say, maybe naive in that. But it's a harmless naivety. So this is a warning that this is not going to have a happy ending, probably, which we knew. Yeah, this path leads only to despair. Fern's like fucking running. Why do you say this? Grandfather will be freed once we put a stop to Bahamut's restoration, will he not? Yeah, but freed has a lot of definitions, like he could just be dead finally. Like the same thing that's happening to her is almost certainly what's happened to Louis Sois here, is that he's sort of trapped by Bahamut's enthralling, if you will. What are you not telling us? There we go. Steel yourself, child. Only unbending resolve and merciless strength can conquer what lies ahead. I'd say we have both of those after beating her ass. The weak can do naught but weep under the pall of their own misery, as did the frail child I once was. I was wondering if she was just gonna like slowly fade out, or... Silence, chattering raven. Your wretched wings are broken, and you shall soar no more. You know, as much as she was a bad guy, and certainly a villain. My crimson moon, your brilliance sears mine eyes. Here we go. Interesting. Was that Bahamut? No rest, now final coils. Oh no. I recognize that voice, Mico, but never would he say such words. Was that Louis Sois? Come, let us finish what we came to do. All will be put aright. All will be put aright when the final hulk lies dormant. Grandfather will be himself again. I'm sure of it. I don't think so. I don't think so. It's hard to watch somebody have this kind of painful optimism and know that it's probably not going to be a happy ending. It's really hard to watch, not in a bad way. It's not bad writing, it's good writing because, you know, we care. Bahamut regenerates more swiftly than I had anticipated. Let us hope that disabling this coil will serve to slow the process. The display seems different, but the controls appear to mimic the mechanism we found in the Lenosha Hulk. It shouldn't pose a problem. There we go. Mico, forgive me. The moment I beheld Nail's transformation, hope welted in my heart. I do not believe you could stand against the manifestation of Bahamut's power. Neither did we, but we did it. For all your fabled strength and skill, I felt certain then that I was going to lose you, just as I lost my grandfather. Even he, a man for whom naught seemed impossible, was humbled before Bahamut's might. And yet, look how far we've come. 'Tis incredible the feats which we are capable, our boundless potential. 'Twas this capacity for greatness, I believe, that grandfather so dearly wished to protect. With all that has occurred, I have come to understand that much at least. I wish that Alice and Moonbrita had been able to have a conversation. I think that she would benefit a lot from that revelation that Moonbrita had. I think that they would have had a very interesting conversation. I mean, obviously she learned it when she was dying, but, you know, that's like in fan fiction world. I would love to see that interaction. Oh yeah, I definitely want one of the bubblegum popsicles where the eyes are all fucked up. That's what I want. I remember the Sonic one. That was the one I always got because I thought blue tasted better. 'Tis done. Shall we make our way back to the surface and gather our thoughts? We have seen much that will benefit from Urianje's learned perspective. Learned perspective, yeah. Oh? Oh, shit. Yeah. Grandfather, it is you, then why? Abandon this quest, Alice. I will not countenance further sabotage of the coils. Is he the final boss? Sabotage? But we must disable the coils if we are to prevent Bahamut's revival. Your defiance seals your fate. What to make of this? God, he's pretty. No, you are not who I thought you were. My grandfather would never. Foolish girl. How could the White Raven allow herself to be bested by such sniveling opponents? Listen well. We all exist at the pleasure of one divine will, and the word of Lord Bahamut is absolute. Enthralled, yeah. At least enthralled, if not being impersonated. Scurry back into your holes, vermin. You have been granted this one reprieve, but should you be so foolish as to crawl into my lord's domain again, I will crush the life from you myself. But Nail was herself in the end. She was released from her enthrallment. So that might actually be him. But what's left of him after being claimed by Bahamut. And I wouldn't be surprised to find that he had an idea that that would happen, and that was the nature of his sacrifice. It wasn't his life, but his death that he sacrificed. If that concept makes sense, which I think is even more harrowing. Being consigned to a life of effectively being a zombie and against your own will in a prison of your body, I think is a fate worse than death. So that's interesting. That light in grandfather's eyes, he has suffered the same fate as Nail. Yeah, there's me in booty shorts in the middle of this. That's why we glam ourselves. It's hard being a femboy in a serious video game. My grandsire is no more. That was not but a phantom that profanes his noble memory. This mockery must be expunged. I will not rest until I free grandfather's soul from Bahamut's tyranny. No, I agree. I mean, we can't stop now. We have a mission. Do you hear me, Bahamut? Your time is at an end. Eorzea and my family will be avenged. God, I can't wait to get an agent so I can do actual fucking voice acting for fun and money. Oh shit, nice. I didn't think it'd let me jump over that. Sorry for the delay, everybody. We had cutscenes. First try, woo. Alright, there's Alice. And I'm gonna have to unlock it as well the next round. Or do I?
No, you'll have to unlock the third part, but we have to go kick her ass again.
Oh yes, okay, perfect. It's time to be Panda. How dare you not be ready? Nice, Fern. You always pick the Sonic one because it was your way to display Sonic dominance in the late 90s. Ah, very good. I always mixed like the 90s and the early 2000s. I was born in the 90s. And I always think that the 90s was like a 15-year span of time. It's actually everything from birth until about 2010, and then from 2010 to 2020, I understand that decade as a section of time. But like everything from 1990 to about 2010 is all blurred into one decade for some reason. I honestly wonder sometimes if, because it's not an uncommon thing for people born around that time. I wonder how much 9/11 had to do with that. Sorry, that's left field, but still, like culturally speaking, for a lot of Americans my age that I've talked to, there is a consistent blur between whenever we were born and then into 2010. We finally get like a break point. Yeah, Silver, I wanted to ask that too. How are the final coils versus Nail von Ligma?
Y'all are cute.
Oh no. Oh boy. I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready. That was so fun. It was so satisfying to win too, because our victory was not...
1 out of 5 yams, 5 out of 7 yams, 10 out of 7 yams.
We didn't win because of RNG. We executed the fight well enough to beat it. Perfectly? No, but well enough to beat it, which is nice. I would like to go back with, eventually, no echo, capped item level, and do that again, because that would be the most serious achievement to me. I can't wait to suffer. I'm good. Honestly, any mechanic that isn't dive bombs, I'm going to be okay with. Except twisters. Twisters can eat my ass. Although I feel like I understand those now. You just need to stay moving, but don't run into anybody else or where they've been. We all just need to like spiral out, which is in theory very easy, but in practice that'll never fucking happen. As long as we aren't chasing anybody else, you know, twisters shouldn't be an issue. I feel like with Twintania that was an issue originally because we didn't understand that not everybody gets a twister. So then I didn't see anything like a twister under my character at all, so I was fucking confused if I ran into one. But in the end, once we realized that only like 3 people are actually placing twisters down, at that point it became a lot easier. Is there music? Holy shit, please! Give me that delicious soundtrack. There we go. You can at least see the twister now. Before you couldn't. Really? It would just be randomly picking 3 people to surprise twister under their feet, and there was no indication at all. Wow. And I mean that would be rough. That would feel like a cheap mechanic. Like dive bombs are really on the edge of cheap, but they're hard. They're just really hard.
Now you actually get a marker now.
Wow. Yeah, that would have felt fully cheap. Oh, fucking war flashbacks, Jesus. Oh my! Oh my! Yeah? Oh boy!
Mechanics, really?
Fucking get her.
There we go.
Hit don't beach.
Wow. Wow. What the fuck? They didn't even move.
We still actually have to do the second set of meteors, so kind of.
I'm AFK, dude. There we go.
Stay under by Meteor. Show it who's boss.
See, I can't do that because I'm not any stronger when we unsync. What the fuck killed me? I'm not any stronger than we were before, but they are.
I know what's going on.
There we go.
I would have picked the high level character.
Just be careful with these. You do have to still eat the meteors.
No, come here. Stop chasing Rion.
Wow.
I was pulling him.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Everyone under 90, rest in pieces.
Damn it.
So having the meteors left over, what does that actually do?
They explode.
Oh. Oh. Look at all me buffs.
For this one.
Just click that in hopes it'll do something. Oh, we spreading. Where's the moon? Oh shit, we're just getting into it. Oh, there's the moon. This is a shit show. We did it!
I survived. First try.
We played that so badly and smashed it. Oh my god.
You also see why I want to do this stuff synced. It's fun afterwards, but like going through it, I really want to do it.
Yeah, if we did that before we actually fought the boss, I would have no respect for them. None. Like I respect that fight because I know how hard it is and that we earned that victory, right? Give me all of this.
Too. You've only got a few 90s.
Oh yeah. I bet you could down her before she even phase shifts.
No, you actually have to do some of the meteors. You have to do the second phase of meteors at least. You can't like skip that part. It will force it into the meteor phase.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But you can definitely get a really fucking low, and you don't even really have to try.
Wow. That's fun. So I'm just gonna go through this quest line until it unlocks the next round, or do we want to do something else now?
I would say open it regardless.
Okay, yeah, probably. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna be probably a minute of me reading stuff, so if y'all want to run and do something else, you can.
Anyone want to do a quick Stormblood mount run?
I can't join them. I'm still doing Stormblood.
So we're stoned? Well, that makes our victory even more unlikely. All right. Truly, it is wonderful to escape that stifling air and to return to northern Thanalan again, it would appear. I must thank you, Mico. Were it not for your bravery, I strongly doubt that I would be standing here now. But you need not tarry on my account. The danger is past. Pray go on ahead and appraise Urianger of all that has occurred. I will join you anon. My thoughts are yet unruly, and I would rest here a while. Well, you are pretty safe, except the Earth sprites are going to try and eat your ass. Okay. Alisae's resolve. Go to the Waking Sands. Do I still have Aetherite tickets? I do. Barely, though. Not much to open it? Okay, good. Okay, perfect. I don't mind waiting for them to finish their thing. I also want to see, because Sundays are basically for Kat to be able to come in, for Leander to be able to come in and join us for raid night. So if there's something that we can get Kat to do, or if Kat wants to go into the next round of coils, I think we prioritize getting the Kat into the group so that she has a chance to join us. It's up to Kat if she wants to participate. If she's able to as well, I don't know. You'd like to do something. Okay. We're going to want to make room for Cat Bitch. We'll probably end up rolling for a spot, whatever we do.
Yeah.
Okay. The triumphant hero doth return. Okay. Thine eyes speak of the dread task's completion. The second coil now lieth dormant. Yet I sense the tidings thou bearest are not altogether glad. Pray tell me, what ill hath cast the shadow from which falleth now across thy brow? Jesus. I mean, I love his speech. I'm probably in the minority of people who love Rianji talking. It's beautiful to me. Hard as fuck to read, but beautiful. An old foe and an old friend. So 'twas but an ethereal shadow of Master Louisoix that Lady Alice beheld, an unnatural conjuration in thrall to the elder primal. That the fiend should deign to choose him of all men, even in full knowledge of the shade's true nature, I would be hard-pressed to weather such a confrontation. Yet what agonies must the young mistress have endured? Such torment did she ne'er deserve. Mayhap 'twere better if the Lady Alice did absent herself from future forays unto the coils. I've come too far to surrender to grief, Uriange. Oh. She's so small. Just scoop her, put her in a basket. I am resolved to defeat these fiends, and naught shall sway me from my path. Now let us peer more deeply into the well of our discoveries. As you wish, my lady. Here we go. By your leave, I would speak first of the Coil's late guardian, Nail Van Darnus. Van Darnus was a legatus of the Garlean Empire who strove to bring about Eorzea's final destruction, only to fall even as the sixth sun did set. If thou hast heard tales of the White Raven, then it is he of whom they speak. He, I say, for Nail was for a certainty no maid. I keep forgetting that. It's rare so far in these games to have long-haired boys that are so pretty, right? At least in 14 so far. I would say every one of the characters has been very gender typical in that way. I mean, I'm sure there are exceptions, but still, it's been very few and far between. That was a girl? Wait, what? She also had huge titties. That's what I thought. Are we talking about somebody else?
No, it's the same person.
So Nail Van Darnus, the real boy, is a boy, but who we saw in the Coils of Bahamut was not a boy.
Correct.
Should I understand that, or is that going to be explained to me?
It's not explained in the game at all, but it's explained in the Encyclopedia Eorzea of why. So if you want to know, you can ask later. I don't want to spoil it for anybody who really likes those books, but it's not explained in the game at any point.
Yeah, I do have a question about that. I would love to know. So I'm going to ask after stream, and then you can tell me.
Hey,
Okay. Hey, Tyvox. Good to see you. The noble house Van Darnus, as we discovered all too late, had long safeguarded the wisdom of ancient Alec. 'Twas thus that the legatus came to learn the true nature of Dalamud, and to seek to employ the Red Moon as a weapon against Eorzea. But the crystal tower and the mechanisms required to command the satellite yet lay hidden beneath the ground, compelling Nail to construct a far less subtle mechanism, and in his first faltering attempts to communicate with Dalamud, he did likely rouse the satellite's slumbering prisoner. Thenceforth did the White Raven's soul belong to Bahamut. He was fortunate indeed to acquire so powerful a thrall by chance. 'Tis little wonder that he was so loath to part with him. Why let a simple thing like death deprive one of so useful a pawn? Though we may accuse him of bungling Van Darnus's resurrection, I dare say Bahamut was as content to have a handmaiden as a manservant. Interesting. I wonder if it's like he can take a soul, but he still needs a fresh body to put it in, and it just happened to be a body swap. Like, I'm not sure. I'd be very interested to know what was happening there, because that's not a small thing you do, you know. Breaking that continuity and that consistency is not a small choice you make, right? So there's got to be some good reason for it. I wish they would explain it here, because it seems very strange to not explain something, but to directly point it out as not Thancred, Jesus, anybody but Thancred. I want to call him Louis Sois. I forgot his name. Fuck, I hate it. I can never remember names. Anyway, good boy here. Pointed it out specifically. No, that he's not a woman. But they referred to it as a he a few times, but it was clearly a girl with big old titties. So I don't know, man. I was like, are we talking about like trans representation here? What are we doing? Which would be good. I mean, it would be an explanation, but that doesn't seem to be it. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. I only hope that the two thralls we encountered were the extent of his flock. Oh no, that's never the case.
Arianshe number 1, that's your good boy. 2, it's explained in the game, but it's explained way later. But it's also in the book.
So then my question would be, is it better for me to just have this mystery and hold on to it till it's explained, or is it not going to be that incredible of a revelation, so it might as well just know it now?
I don't think it's that big of a revelation. I mean, I could tell you right now. I don't care.
Okay. I'll wait until after stream, because I do want to know. I feel like if it's not going to be that important to the narrative, but it is that interesting, then I definitely want to know. Yeah. Thank you both.
Yeah.
Pet the cat boys. All right. Yet I cannot help but dwell on Nail's words, those beloved children of whom he spoke. I assumed at first that he referred to the moon's beastly guardians, but should Bahamut have enslaved other mortals, we must needs remove his source of worship. Otherwise our efforts to disable the coil shall be for naught. Forging me, oh my God, forgive me mine indelicacy, my lady. Thou art wise indeed to speak of expunging the primal's thralls, but canst thou truly peruse a course which would cost thee thine own grandsire? My heart and mind are as one on this matter. Grandfather's salvation can be won but by a single method, the destruction of Bahamut, and aught that might serve to sustain him. Mico, while Urianger and I endeavor to ascertain the existence of any further thralls, I suggest you grant yourself a moment's respite. Rest assured that I will contact you the moment I have need of your inimitable talents. I don't think I've ever seen that word before. Interesting. That we have achieved so much, I owe to you. I fear, however, that our trials have barely begun. That's what I've been warned, apparently, as well. We've got another at least, 4 fights? Every one of these sections has been 4. Though time had diluted the pain of thy passing, I find I am wounded afresh. Master Louis Sois, what good shall come of this unending search for knowledge and truth? Long have I believed the pursuit of such treasures to be the duty of every Charlatan. Yet, when each new revelation serveth only to heap further anguish upon those whom we would fain to protect, might we truly reach for more? There we go. So, you have found your resolve, dear sister. Oh, fuck off. Of course he's listening in the wings. Of course he's off in just the background listening in the wings. He'll push the door up and walk in and be like, I've got the answers. You know, like, come on. Will you now find a use for the secret? Or for the key that only you and I hold? Given our familial propensity for curiosity, you would do well to remember that the keys may serve to seal doors as well as to unlock them, and Bahamut is a most unwelcome guest, to whom the door should never have been opened. There we go. You can handle the truth. Yes, it's good. So it's one of these things where it seems like the Coils of Bahamut narratively so far seem to be like a 3-act play.
I mean, it is his grandsire too.
But why is he here? Why is he in Thanalan listening to this conversation instead of like doing Crystal Scion shit, you know? Why is he always just there?
But wasn't he just in the Rising Stone?
Yeah, we're in the Waking Sands.
Oh yeah, well, Waking Sands.
Look at Cat trying to defend him. Siblings do Snoops. I'll take that answer. I know. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of his character. He doesn't have any real redeeming qualities. I just, not to harp on it again, but him being there does add a decent amount of commentary. But who else could deliver that commentary than him? So we'll see. It adds a little bit of intrigue. What secrets he talking about that only they have? How are they special in that way? They do seem very different than everyone else. They seem like separate people. That there's something that divides them from the rest of us. You know, they probably are just like legitimately grandchildren of Louis Suave, but they either come from like a completely different culture or some completely different place. In the same way that the Domans and the little Alamegans are separate from Eorzea, those two feel very separate from Eorzea, but they seem more separate from Eorzea than the refugee clans do as well. They seem to be like almost this ethereal pair of kids that are just trying to solve the mysteries of the world. I say Alexei is trying to solve the mysteries of the world. This dude's going for president. And he's climbing over a pile of bodies to get there. It's very like his character to just be waiting around the corner. Like if I go over here, this little fucker. He was standing, what, right here? He would have to be, yeah, he was standing right here. Where the fuck did he go? Little bitch. He's not even here, but still, we'll see. I was saying the coils of Bahamut seem to be following the 3-act structure. The end of the first act is the revelation of the true conflict. So it's all exposition until we have a twist at the end of Act 1. He's in a barrel where he belongs. He climbed in one of these sacks back here just to make sure he was hidden. He's doing teleportation magics right in there. I see you, you little bitch. There we go. Fuck's sake. So the end of the first act, you have the revelation of the conflict where we finally understand the real issue. Usually in the first act, there is a conflict, and that conflict may remain throughout the entire thing, but it's more of a foundational conflict that keeps the greater foundations of the plot moving. It keeps the world moving. But within the end of the first act, we get like the true conflict or a bigger conflict. Think of Romeo and Juliet. There's the conflict between the two houses that is kind of like this gang warfare back in Fair Verona. But by the end of and that's a 5-act play, but you know, relatively we could say that it's similar, where we've got the issue of the sort of the two houses that hate each other. And then there's Romeo's forbidden love with Juliet. Those are two different lines of conflict, and they influence each other a lot, and it's actually the complication of those two conflicts where he lets go of one because he cares too much about my dick. And he focuses on that conflict instead. Fuck's sake. So in this case, we have a similar structure. By the end of Act 1, we have the real conflict show up, or the personal conflict show up that's going to complicate the original objective. Fuck's sake. By the end of the second act, we have usually a greater twist even beyond that, where we see an advancement of that personal plot, and it turns in some way, this revelation that he's not really our grandfather, or he's enthralled, something is wrong. This isn't a rescue mission anymore as much as it is a search and destroy now. The nature of the mission has changed. That's very common there's supposed to be some big twist or revelation at the end of Act 2. Act 3 is your resolution and climax. So I would expect the sword to come to an end by the end of the third turn. The last 4 fights should give us every one of the answers that we're looking for, if it is a self-contained 3-act play structure, which is what we're seeing so far. Do I need to talk to Urianger again? Seems like it. Yes. Okay. Man is wont to cast light wherever secrets lie. Wheresoever secrets lie hid in darkness, though that which he illuminateth seldom bringeth him joy. So it is with such unhappy truths as Bahamut's immense shadow doth conceal. Yet ever onward oh God. Forgeth, Jesus. Yet ever onward forgeth Mistress Alice, undeterred by the burden of knowledge that weigheth heavy on her heart. 'Tis a perilous path she had chosen, and a painful one. I prithee, Mico, remain by her side as a valiant blade, that she may see her quest to its conclusion. Are we gonna see the other boy climb out of the barrel like fucking stumbling and red from wine and be at the corner and be like, "Eh, she's gonna fucking crush this. Fuck you, Urianger." And he climbs back in the barrel, pass out. That's what I'm expecting to happen here. Throws a bottle, hiccup, pukes on the floor, climbs back in the barrel. Teleports into the middle of the ocean. God. Mico, it is well that you are here. Bitch, I never left. My lady, how might I serve you this day? I have met with some difficulty in my mission, Urianger. I should be grateful for your counsel. As you know, Bahamut's physical form is regenerating beneath the carton of flats even as we speak. If we are to prevent his return, we must needs disable the 2 remaining intermittent hulks that sustain him. Every moment our mission is delayed, the realm is pushed closer to the brink of destruction. Alas, though I have determined the locations of the fragments of Dalamud leading to the hulks, I have been unable to find a way to enter them. And gaining admittance is but the first step in your perilous undertaking. When last thou descended into Bahamut's subterranean fastness, thou didst discover, didst thou not, that the dread primal had bound the shade of Nail von Darnus unto his will. And though thou didst consign the fallen legatus to blessed oblivion, thou mayest recall that the piteous wretch was not alone. Doubt not but that Bahamut's other thralls shall seek to hinder thy passage. Jesus. You can say his name, Urianger. I have not forgotten that my grandfather is waiting for us. My lady, I would remind you, as I must often remind myself, that the man whom we both loved and revered is no more. What remaineth is but a shade, which defileth his memory. The vile verbiage that spilleth from his lips must not be heeded, for it cometh not from your grandsire, but from Bahamut himself. You need not worry, Urianger. Come what may, I will not stray from the course. I will not let grandfather's sacrifice be in vain. But mere words will not take us whither we must go. As I said, I have been unable to find a way to enter the fragments of Dalamud. My lady, might I suggest that you visit the fragments again in Mico's company? Full oft hath the warriors of light set events in motion by virtue of his presence alone. 'Tis possible that he may do so again. I, the while, shall search for answers of mine own. By our efforts combined, full sure am I that the path shall be revealed to us ere long. Were it anyone else, I should question the wisdom of such advice. Yet I cannot deny that what you say about Mico is true. Very well, I shall do as you suggest. Assuming you have no objections, of course. Good. Now, we seek entry to 2 fragments of Dalamud. One lies at the Burning Wall in eastern Thanalan, and the other at the Singing Shards in Mordona. I left an assistant to each location, with instructions to continue searching for a means of ingress. It is not impossible that they could since have found something useful to us. Let us begin by visiting my man at the Burning Wall. Deeks, I think it was. Nice. Give me more Urianger content, please. There we go. He's been like woefully in the background this entire time. Give me more. Okay, we are going for Fragments of Truth. We've got to go to this place. It might actually be the rest of the night for me to get this unlocked, y'all. It's how it's feeling. I've got 2 other objectives to do here with quest chains on their own. so to say that with Cat here, if we want to, like, I can unlock coils as part of the MSQ grind going into Monday, and then Cat and the rest of us can run stuff that isn't coils. I hate to spend raid not just reading while the rest of you wait. Let's at least go over there and clear what we can until we have a plan. Wade
We
leader.
still have some EXs that we can do.
All right, good. Yeah, I didn't want to do everything last night just in case we found that we didn't want to do coils or couldn't do coils for some reason. As far as raid content, you know, MSQ Bard, not Hildy, but like raid content itself, how much do we have left?
We have all of Final Coil, which is turns 10 through 13. We also have 4 EXs. We have Odin, and then there's the bonus Hildy side trials.
Oh, there's still plenty to go. We could chip away at some of the side stuff. So I know Yiz was teasing in chat, but just so the audience can benefit from it, relatively compared to turn 9, you know, that was rough. That took us a few days of trying. I want to know, like, how bad is the rest of it?
The rest of it probably won't take us more than a night or two of trying. Turn 13 will probably be about the same as turn 9.
Yeah. Okay. I don't feel like we're going to have to stretch out the MSQ stuff. I honestly think that if we're just doing 2 or 3 hours of MSQ every night, I think that's going to buy us a few more weeks of raid nights. The fuck am I going?
The thing is, with what you have left in terms of MSQ, it is a single night sit down do it thing.
Hildy and everything?
Hildy isn't MSQ, it's a side thing.
Oh, well, I'm referring to it as just like MSQ for quest stuff. It is required.
Yeah, it is Rion required, but as far as Hildy goes, it's at least 2 or 3 full stream days, probably more to finish.
Okay. Yeah, and I think probably the very last thing I'll do is actually finishing the MSQ proper. So it's going to be Hildy from here on out, boys. And opening coils.
Honestly, I would say Monday do Hildy, Tuesday finish all of ARR, and then just sit on it because you will suffer and you can digest it for a while you do Hildy.
You know what? That's right. Yeah. I think whatever night we do the big cutscene rush that's apparently about to happen, there's going to be a lot to talk about as we see things really unfold and come together, because that's really what needs to be happening right now. We're right on the precipice of everything coming together. So I imagine there's going to be a lot to talk about as we're doing it. I think it is going to take a while. If I were to just watch, how long do you think like that cutscene spree is? Like ballpark.
Fern might have a better idea because she's done it recently.
That's fair.
I had to
9 months ago.
more recent than when I did it.
I think it's about, if you just watch it and don't like stop to breathe, I think it's like an hour to an hour and a half of pure cutscene, I think.
That sounds about right.
If
Wow.
you digest it and break it down, you're looking more at 3 hours.
Yeah. I think it's very generous just saying I'm only going to add another hour with commentary.
Listen, I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah.
I'm sitting over here going, I would give Mico at least 4 hours for the whole thing, nonstop.
And
just,
I'm actually
just for
thinking
that.
more like 6.
At least.
Are there break points where I could say, that's good, we're going to save the rest for tomorrow?
Probably not, no.
Okay. Wow, that's going to be...
like trying to stop a roller coaster mid-dive.
Wow, okay. That is going to be a hell of a commitment then. Okay. No breakpoints. Wow. Hey, Panda. Y'all agreed to the 4 hours for me. Okay. Yeah. I think there's going to be a lot to talk about. But usually in like the predictive analysis is really bulky when we are doing the prediction, but the sort of post-event analysis is more just an assessment of how well that came together and what the implications are at this point. We're sort of reviewing previous foreshadowing and stuff in order to, God, it's making me motion sick. We're really just analyzing at that point how we got there and what of the signs we picked up on really were relevant or valid, or maybe things that we saw but didn't really piece together at that point. And then, of course, is really just the reaction content. I don't know that there's going to be a ton to talk about. We'll see, though. Knowing me, I could talk forever about good narrative, so we'll see. There we go. So we, I did just a couple quests, and now we're just doing a couple other quests. So, Mr. Whelan, I'm just going to go ahead and continue with this quest chain until you tell me that we're ready to go do something else at that point, I think. I don't know if I have anything open. Hold on. I may need to go open that stuff. There we go. I'm pretty sure everything... Oh, let me use the key to go through this list. Oh. I have Ultima that we can do. Minstrel's Ballad Ultima. I'm pretty sure we've done all of these. I just want...
should have the quest to open Shiva as well.
Yep.
And possibly Titan.
Drop Dead Shiva. Let's go do this one. Peace for Thanalan? No. Block that one off. Fragments of Truth we're going to keep pinned because we're going to do that one soon. Back in the Saddle.
Oh, Gale Force Warning we haven't done. Or you haven't turned it in.
I don't think we turned it in. We definitely blew her up, though.
Yeah, deliver the Bone Curiosity to Commander, whoever that is, at the Adder's Nest, yeah.
Yeah, if you turn that in, then we can go to Titans.
Okay. Oh, Titans?
Titans!
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm looking to work on that some more soon. So.
Is the party still full?
I blew it up while we wait.
Okay, so we've got a few things to do. Everything listed is stuff that we want to do. Do I need to turn Karn in, or is that going to be a dead end? Like, is there going to be something after it I need to do?
No, I don't think it opens anything else.
Okay, so I'm not going to prioritize it. Let's see. Blood for Stone as well is something I have that I could go do to open something, I'm pretty sure.
I believe that's a dungeon.
Hot take, possibly. I'm not enjoying the dungeons very much anymore because it's just like kill a couple monsters, run forward mini boss that isn't that hard, and then like run forward with some monsters again. I've been spoiled by turn 9 now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm really enjoying the hard shit. Oh man. Like, here's the thing. I really enjoy, like, I'm a hard...
I would still blow up the ARR dungeons. I think
Yeah.
doing them opens more stuff later.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely still doing them. Yeah, for sure. I'm what you call a hardcore gamer.
Can I suggest going into your settings for the duty, your quest list on the side?
Yeah, baby.
Character configuration.
Okay. Oh, you had to get rid of this.
UI on the left.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm on stream delay, so I can't watch your the HUD.
Oh.
Display duty list. You can change that number down to 1, and hide it during instance duty.
Yeah, I want to do that for sure. Thank you, Kat. I think the way I'm going to manage it is that I'm just going to have everything disabled until I'm ready to do it, and then I'll pin it when I'm ready to run it.
That's fine. It'll get rid of it completely when you're in an instance duty.
That's really nice. So is there a setting, do you know, that would let me get rid of this MSQ thing? Like temporarily or conditionally? Because I like having it there.
The only one I remember is when you no longer have a next main scenario.
Okay.
But that would probably come when you get all the way to the end of Endwalker.
Okay. I'm gonna make apply.
If you go into your HUD layout and click on it and hit the little gear, you can check the box that says display and it'll go away.
I don't want it to go away though. I know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the button. I can't move it any farther over. Oh, okay. I'm gonna put it in a way that it is out of the way. I'm gonna put it right above chat. Put it right above chat that nobody sees it except for me at that point. I think that's the best place for it. Can you see it? You can't even see it, dude. Oh, perfect. I've done it. Hold on. One more thing. I don't mean to be working on my HUD right now.
Wait, no, don't do that.
Why?
I need it for lists in the YouTube.
Oh, okay. I'll put it above the server info then, top right. Sorry, we're doing like...
Because it's a lot easier just to go to the end of the video and see what quest you actually end on and go from there.
Gotcha. Okay, it's not any better right there. I'll put it down here. I'll put it right there. It ain't pretty, y'all, but it'll work. It'll be out of the way enough. Sorry, I didn't mean to be... need to be working on UI. Oh, that's... I don't like it. That's what we got. I'll probably end up moving it over there and pushing this stuff up. That's what I'll do. I'll do that offline. Okay, so I'm looking for all of these. So I just need to get done. That's how my brain needs to operate with this, is I just need to be able to go down that list, and I know everything on that list is something to do. I don't have to worry about, well, do I really need to do that quest? Or is that a priority right now? There you go. You put yours in the upper left corner. Yeah, I could see doing that too. I just, we have the Discord UI over it, in my case. That's why I have the party menu moved over to the right, so that people on stream can see the Discord overlay. What's nice is I have the overlay in-game, too. Like, if I look to the right up here in-game, I actually see that as well. It's not just on stream. It's really nice. Okay, I feel like I want to do a pretty big overhaul. I've played the game enough to know where I want my buttons, but I don't think this is a bad setup. I don't have a problem with this. It's nice and fairly symmetrical, which is nice. Okay, sorry, I'm wasting a lot of time. I'm wasting a lot of everybody's time. I mean, I'm going to say maybe if you guys want to go do something else as well, please don't wait on me. Raid night is not just raid with me. Raid night really is you guys raid together as well, so. I'm going to go unlock this stuff, and if I have to wait on you guys to get done, I'm totally fine with that. I try to, like... I try not to be that streamer that like the whole everything has to revolve around them. I really try to avoid that shit because my whole goal is to get you guys to be able to enjoy the community at large, right? So it's like you guys should be able to enjoy each other. You shouldn't need me to have fun. You should be having fun with each other completely independent of me. And so I really hate to think that I'm holding people up or they're waiting on me. I just don't want to do that. You guys have fun. There we go. I'm just here to hang out. That's good, Snake. But I don't want you to feel like I just don't want anyone to feel like you have to wait on me. Please don't. Because I mean, I've got to read. I don't know if this is something I'm actually going to read. We'll see, because it's just a trial thing. Because it's raid night, you know, the more time I spend doing this. I'm going to skip it because it's just a trial. The story doesn't really matter here. We're not examining narratives on this. I can only have fun in coils. I feel like it's the same too. You know, when you discover that you are a freak and then nothing else satisfies you after that point, that's what it feels like to have beaten turn 9 now. It is going to be so hard to find something that's going to give me that rush of excitement when I see the boss is 7% HP and the majority of the team is still alive after dive bomb phase, and knowing that there's almost no chance for us to lose at that point because we fucking got it, and then watching the HP go down. I'm telling you, I mean, I think it was Yiz or Rihanna, I can't remember which one I was talking to because both Catboys are the same person, right? But I was asking how hard they were, and then they said, do you want your balls crushed? And yes, I do. I want these raids to be as hard as possible without being cheap. Like, I want to do the hard shit. That's what's fun. Like, the whole idea behind me enjoying PoE is that it has infinite difficulty. No matter how good you are, there's always something harder than what you're doing, and you can always pursue that. That's the core reason that I like PoE. I like the Souls games because, you know, they're for the most part, they're fair, and your success or failure comes down to your execution of the strategy. You know, it's just so much fun. And this game is really capturing that element. Final Fantasy.
Guess what? We're gonna go do ultimates.
All right. Two very different reactions. All right, let's go turn this stuff in. Sorry. Which ults? Honestly, all of them. I want to try all of them. Unless there's one that's just constant dive bombs. But even then, dive bomb training? Fuck it, let's do it. I think the answer is yes. I'm down for all of them. I have no reason to think that there's
Here's the thing, though. There's getting your balls crushed during T9, and there's getting your brain smashed against the wall doing ultimates.
I don't see the difference.
I was gonna say my brain's in my balls, so you know, same thing.
Same. There we go. Yeah, we're just getting past this. Stone Vigil hard, now accessible. There we go.
Is this what I get with raiding with boys?
Yes.
Absolutely. Did you expect anything else?
Honestly.
I had vague hopes.
I built the horny jail. Rion's the warden of the horny jail, and he is the designated bottom in the horny jail. So, like, I don't know what you thought you were gonna get here.
I was gonna say, man, I don't know what you were expecting. Like,
there we go. Shit, what am I doing?
I guess it will be a good show then.
Snowcloak. Oh, we hope so. Okay, we're also going down here. Sorry, I'm so fucking squirrely brained right now. I can't believe we beat turn 9. Nice. I should be able to get over that little lip there. Yeah, that little crevice. That just feels so nice. What an achievement. And if 13 is supposedly as effectively as hard, I'm really excited about that. Yeah, I'm really hyped after turn 9 because I feel like we have a very high-functioning team. I feel like we've got just a very good team. Everyone learns their job and does their job, and that's really fucking cool. We've got great comms. I think that, you know, we're just very capable. Akafa Amphitheater. Extreme.
Shiva.
Old lady. Oh, wait, we don't have 8.
This is logging back in.
Oh, Pog.
Gale Force Warning. Let's go do this one. So I'm not actually doing Fragments of Truth right now because that's unlocking coils, which I'm going to do tomorrow. No, Cat, we're not high functioning despite you, little bitch. No, be mean to Cat, I will bap. There we go.
Sorry, I didn't mean to deny that invite.
Yes, she did. She just wants to hear you beg.
don't beg on voice, man.
Potato party. What does the bomb mean again? Because I'm dumb and I need to be told 8 times.
D&D.
Oh. Okay. No talk me, I dancing. Okay. What? Take this. I didn't know I had to hand him something. I hate being a delivery boy. There we go. Seeking solace? No, not yet. No, we're not doing the Beast Tribe quest yet. Is there an alternative to calling them Beast Tribes? Because I feel like that's derogatory.
Not yet.
Okay. Like I was thinking about like the ferals or something like that, but that's worse. That's worse.
I mean, technically.
But even calling them as a collective is still, like linguistically, if we see in the history, it would make them universally the other, the non-humans. But like, are we defining Viera as human? Because they're not human either. Human doesn't really exist. Like, what are the humans called in this game? Like the actual race of just not any of the other races.
The here?
Oh yeah.
I almost called them humes.
Yeah.
Same, that's why I'm sitting here like.
I had to remember which one was which.
Yeah, I'm watching a 100% playthrough of Final Fantasy 12, and every time they call him a human child, you know, like that's actually a really nice way to call them human. Angus Stangus, wow, nice. Did I just Wario? What? Hold on now. Why did it have me come back here again? Enter the Stone Vigil, sorry. Speak with Alice, say, deliver the Vertex to Urianger at the Waking Sands. Oh, I have so few of these left. I'm about to open up a slot. Oh, this means my inventory is full. Oh no, my armory is absolutely full. Oh, Jesus. I need to just like spend an hour off stream fucking with my UI and sorting out my inventory and my armory.
Inventory management.
I won't be able to do it alone because I have no idea how to sort through this shit. Like, what do I keep and what not?
Well, don't look at me. I just throw everything on the ground.
I bet anything like 90% of the junk you've got in there, you can just throw it or vendor.
Okay. There we go. Extracting materia from gear. Do I really need to collect the materia, Panda? Because isn't my gear so low level that the materia I'm getting is shit? And like, I know it tells me when the, oh geez. It tells me when the stuff is 100% spirit bond, but I will miss that notification. Urianger. Here we go. Take this bag. Oh, it sells at vendors or the market.
I would probably extract the materia from your gear and throw it on the market board because people that are doing relics actually want grades 1 through 3.
Ah, there is a demand. Okay. Okay. Perfect.
Can confirm I was buying materia by the handful. Probably spent $100,000 just on candy.
Oh, yeah, Titan. Quest accepted. Okay, I'm on my way to Titans.
The boats have brought back a shit ton of 2 and 3 if anybody needs them to.
Oh, speaking of boats, they're opening the last of the sectors. I sent Submarine off for like 2.5 days.
Submarine.
Yeah, I checked it earlier and I'm like, wait, how long ago was this sent out?
All right, it should be the aft castle.
Chubb is on a mission.
Chubb's always on a mission. There we go. There we go, perfect. Okay, let's go take care of this. Then we'll have pretty much everything unlocked. I'm pretty sure... Go ahead.
No, I got nothing.
I'm pretty sure that... I can't think of any other fight that we had that we would need...
Shout out to No Worry Beef Curry.
Don't look, Fern. Instant ticket to horny jail.
I'm looking.
It's nice armor. That's a cowboy. I like the armor. All right, this is from Fern. Mr. Beef Curry. It's not me. There we go. I miss Punch God. Goth Cat? Oh, yeah. I miss Punch God. I want to try and add him as friend and see if I can get him hooked up with Fern again. There we go. Okay, what the fuck am I doing? All right. This is the most punny name that I've seen. Rihanna talked about this one. This is funny. I love when the writers are able to have fun like that. Okay. I'm seeing the Discord kind of thin out. Do we still have 8 to play?
If Yiz can stay online, yes.
Okay.
But Comcast is railing his ass right now.
Well, far be it from me to, interrupt that. What the fuck? Let me get stupid invisible walls. Let me go. Ugh. Is this a cave? Oh, it's over here. Oh, god damn it. This area reminds me so much of a Tim Burton film. Just the architecture there is grotesquely Tim Burton. All right, there we go. Well, no pressure to anybody if you want to go. There we go. We've always got next week. But if we can get more done, that'd be fun, I think. There we go. The relentless teasing of Yiz is so good. Here we go. Well, we're just dancing. Here we go. Perfect. Yeah, because I think even if we didn't have 8, we would still have stuff that we could do that other dungeons, I'm pretty sure, because we have the stone vigil I think we just opened up. Okay, let me confront the Titans in the navel. Extreme. I think everything's unlocked now. Oh, let me up. I want to be tall. Dancer bun, a blonde bun. Blonde and pink hair would be the only other option I think that I would take apart from.
You may have some extra ones you can go grab to unlock if you're wanting to run around.
Sure. I'm gonna marry Kujo Tan of TRG Clan.
Says outside the Waking Sands there might be one to pick up.
Okay.
2 outside the Waking Sands actually.
Okay.
There's one in Aleport and there's one in Old Gridania.
Alleyport?
I hate it.
Oh, what a power to have. to make Rion shrivel. Like a fucking raisin. Okay. Tatafu, the brother of famed Strawberry Tataru. There we go. Okay. Nedrick Ironheart. What do you have for me, Mr. Fisherman? Ghosts of Amdapor. There we go. Alleyport, that's right. All right, let's do this one. Are these read or just go for it?
Just go for it, they're dungeons.
There we go. There could be good lore with it, though, you know? Shout out to Captain Ridiculous. What a great name. Okay, there's one outside the Waking Sands. We've got...
You can read them if you want to read them.
No, I don't. Like, I'm skipping stuff unless it is, you know, really interesting or it's relevant to the greater plot, but, like, the rest of it filter out because I can't read everything, you know? We'd be here forever. Which, if I was playing for myself, if I was playing for myself and committed to reading everything, yeah, I'd do it. But for the sake of having, like, a slightly compact experience that kind of focuses on the main stuff, because I'm here to analyze the main content, you know? I do not see a second marker, so I'm going to say, fuck that. Let's see, where even am I? Hold on. I know where I am, but, like, where am I? Aleport. Let's teleport to Aleport. There we go. It's just really handy to have you guys around to guide me so much, because honestly, I would be fucking floundering if I didn't have your constant guidance. So thank you. Oh, that's a cat! Come here. Just smacking her boobs, nice. She likes it, you know it. There we go. She's grabbing mine now, damn! There's a lot of PDA going on over here. Diamanda, what a name. Edel? What's her name? Edelgard? Edelgard. Look at her. It's her, the bitch. God, I wish I could remember people's names. Diamanda's hands are idle, though by no fault of her own. I feel like this isn't a dungeon. Could be. Why are you so green? Okay. Huh. My first genuine assignment under Master Mimidoa, and now this. Whatever did I do to deserve such a fate? Oh, but where are my manners? I am Diamanda, a smith recently in the employ of Naldik and Vimelis. I arrived in these parts not a few days past to assist in the restoration of Pharaoh Sirius. This is indeed dungeon. Okay, it's a dungeon. Goodbye. This is where they start talking, you just space out. Yeah, okay, ready to go. Okay, so we've done that one. There is another boy down here. Leaves of Alaport. God, I can't help it now. I learned it as Alaport. Now it's always going to be that. Okay. So I grabbed the one here. Do we have any other leads? Oh.
The other one would be in Gridania.
Pet cat. Like in the city proper?
Yes. Old Gridania at the Conjurer's Guild.
Oh, okay. That's good to know, because I'd have been running around in circles. There we go. Shout out to Gigantic Panda, the black and white Lalafell. Gridania always has the best names, man, I'm telling you. So good. I've always liked that name, Lafayette. Such a nice name. Makes me hungry for Cajun food. All right. God, oh my God, there are so much blue shit. Okay. Conjurer's Guild. Let's go. Aethernet. Conjurer's Guild. There we go. Man, I'm just so tickled about beating turn 9. It just feels so good. So you want to be a conjurer? No. One night in Amdapor. To what do I owe this fat uwu? There we go.
Because I haven't oohed today.
Ah, that's understandable. Make sure you get your uwu quota met. There we go. And pay your femboy tax. And your thirst tax. We have a lot of tax in this.
Plant those eggs. Peel those sheep.
I'm never going to live down the planting the eggs thing. God, RimWorld, whenever I placed furniture down, I would accidentally say plant it. Plant this flooring or do something else. I don't know why that's the word that came out of my mouth. And at some point I said, plant those eggs. Fuck's sake. I talked to this guy quite a bit when I played first time through. I never read any of his dialogue, but I recognize him being in here a lot. This is a fun place. I wouldn't want to live here because there's no fucking furniture, but, you know, apart from that, should be fun. $900 for talking to this sassy child. Very well-dressed sassy child, though. I'm pretty sure this is a dungeon. We're gonna go. And if I'm proven wrong, I actually still have, behind the camera, I still have the event chat that I can pull up that dialogue again if I need to, just in case. Okay. I'm pretty sure that this is taken care of. Just like with the duck, I find it so hard to do the minion roulette because I love the Spriggan so much I don't want him to go anywhere. If I could have him and the duck, oh, I'd be the happiest boy. I still hate this man's name. Walder. It's like his name should be like Walder or something, but he's gone full cursed uwu on it. Okay. I'm ready for the next one if we have one.
I'm trying to figure out why you couldn't get the other one out of Manila.
What was the name of it? It's possible I picked it up. Wait, yeah, this one is go. We're gonna actually disable that one.
I can see it in your list.
Okay. Goes to Amdapor. That one's marked. Back in the saddle, we don't care. Wrath of Karn. Okay, the ultimate ballad, we don't care. Blood for Stone, we need to... Once it tells us that we need to run it, I'm going to go ahead and disable it. This one I need to go actually unlock the event, Drop Dead Shiva. Yeah, and then this one is Go Killer. Fragments of Truth is something else. One Night in Amdapor I need to go do. Sirius Business, I believe I also need to do as a dungeon. So I've got those that I need to go pursue, except Fragments of Truth. So let's just click this one and off we go. Go take care of that while we're getting everything organized. Yeah, we've started several quests, but not actually opened them. You're right. I keep thinking as soon as I talk to one person, like, bam, in we go. No, it's not the case at all. All right. God, my leg is going crazy today again. I hate when this happens. It's almost like when it's at rest, it's sitting on a nerve, so it makes it jump. And then it just becomes like a fucking motor. I mean, I swear to God, you could put like a little steam-powered engine right under my leg, and it would be, I mean, piston firing up and down. I'm hitting the keyboard tray constantly. It's annoying. I don't know if you can hear it on the microphone because it's right through the desk. I don't know. It distracts me every now and then. It shakes my, like, you can't, it's not doing it enough, but you can see the mouse jump every now and then. It happens. Can't help myself. All right. Here at Nedrick's recommendation, yes, I am. Give me that almost $6,000. Every dollar I have has either been donated from face sitting or given from quests so far. That disappears. There we go. Okay, and what is this? The Leaves of Quarry Mill. I wish it was levies. One Night in Amdapor is down there. I wish it was levies because that's a cuter word. All right, off we go. Always got to find some shit to complain about, don't I? There we go. That's a good deal. Well, we've got to find something to run with Kat. We can't end the night without having run something with her. There we go. I love the Moogles. Look at their fat.
Skip for some dungeons because Giz cannot stay online to save his ass.
Oh no. Oh, that's a shame. Okay.
Well, there's a bunch of people online now too, so.
Who this? You're like a sheepdog. Cut your hair.
There's 8 if Rappic comes with.
Oh, we could do Rappic. It is raid night, Mr. Rappic, if you want to join us. There we go. A couple of our other boys had to go to bed or suck dick or something. Who knows? They're good boys? Oh, I feel like I should have read that then. If they're good boys. Give him a pet. Okay, hold on. Is he still there? He'll hate it? Oh, perfect. Squish that cat. There we go. No, it's not you. Pretty sure the Moogles would hate being touched too. All right. Perfect. All right, good deal. So I think we've unlocked anything that we need to do right now. What is this one? No, oh, One Night in Amdapor. Why am I not flying there? Yes, Dodo friend. There we go. Have we done Amdapor? I mean, yeah, we have. I remember all these revenants over here. Okay. Shiva, Titans, Ultima. I'd rather something like Titan. Titans actually sounds really fun. On it, okay, I actually have a preference here for once. I kind of want to do Titans. I love the idea of being thrown off the balcony.
The only one getting yeeted is me.
I was gonna say, are we gonna just throw Fern off the side?
Take the sacrifice.
Horny jail next time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I suppose I'm ready to go. I've got a lot of this stuff opened up now. Yeah, we've got EXs now, which is exciting. The Naval. Howling Eye, we've done. We've got Minstrel's Ballad for Ultima. And then we've got, nice, then we've got Shiva. And then we got a few dungeons unlocked. Yes, take me to the party. Perfect. Speak with Alice's assistant at the Burning Wall. Speak with Mimidoa. We still need to open up Sirius Business. That's the only one right now that I think I still have to open up. There we go. What does the flower mean by Rapik's name?
Returner.
Oh, yeah.
No, off server, I think, that's what that is. Sorry. Wrong
Oh, okay.
icon.
Good deal. Glad you could join us, Rapik. We haven't been able to run with you. Oh, last couple weeks. It's good to have you in. We beat turn 9. Ah, it feels so good. It feels so good. I wasn't getting tired of the fight, but it was also, you know, when you get to that point where you know you're so close, it gets just fucking agonizing to know how close you are to beating it. And you're just like, if you're like reaching for like the top shelf or something and you just get your finger on it, but then the one time you're able to hook just that one finger, you know you'll be able to pull yourself up. Man, that's the feeling. We need a Donovan? Oh no. We may not have 8. We may have to do some 4 stuff. Run some dungeons with the cat. Donovan could be AFK because I've taken 10 fucking years to get my shit together. Here we go. I still need another card from this guy. What were the rules? Oh, fuck, I don't know. Let's do this one. Oh, Fallen Ace. Oh, Ace is bad then, right? Ace is very low. I don't have an Ace. What does Fallen Ace do? A rank 1 side can flip an A. When reverse is in play, a rank A side will flip a 1. I thought A was high. Cards must be played in a random order. I fucking hate this rule set. All right, let's do this. That's a powerful play. Hello, Titans. I can't flip that. Best I can do is make another defensive play here in the middle. He doesn't play Bahamut there. I'm sorry, that's a fucking Chocobo. Are you high? If that's the card quality he's playing with, fuck off with your stupid Odin. I can't flip that either, and I can't flip that back. Best I can do is block my other blue card here. It can only possibly turn 1. Oh, I would have lost, I think, if... Oh, Donovan's around. Okay. I'm going to hold off on this then. Card not on card list. Because what I need is another card in my inventory, that's for sure. It's so bad. Oh, I do have cards in here. Do I have the Xanda card? I don't. Well, that opens up a free space. I already have Tonberry. Well, that's a new card. I get a new card there too, possibly. If I right-click sort this inventory, it won't get any better, will it? There we go. Interesting, Rapik. You've been working on relics. Nice. Oh, Snake is gonna tank? He has graduated from tank school. And sell the Allegan pieces. I really want to just keep collecting them until the game is over and then sell them all at once. That's really what I want to do. That's really what I want to do. I'm doing it. No, it is. Oh, I have a lot of cards. I didn't realize I had all these cards. Whoa. I need to go, I need to go turn those in. I just need to spend like an hour and a half doing inventory management and UI management and get all that shit sorted. I mean, I've played enough to know kind of what I want and where I want it. I didn't realize how many cards I had. I thought I like 2.
For this, do you remember doing it on the other 2 difficulties?
Let's assume I do.
It's like that, but you have less platform.
My tea tastes like fucking olives. Blech. I hate it. Oh no, poor Rapik. I'm sorry. Okay. Do I trust... I don't know if I trust Snake. There we go. There we go. Nice. All right, let's get our song up and then some dots and smack this and off we go. Let's just assume I remember the fight. There we go. Let's just assume. Let's actually use the... Oh, geez. Let's move. Let's not... Oh, Jesus. Okay. I didn't move nearly fast enough. I don't deserve heals. Wow. Okay. There we go. Still got my song up, so I'm not worried about that. I think everything but this center yellow thing goes away. I think someone said that to me at some point. Oh! Oh no, goodbye, Ravik. Help, I'm in horny jail. There we go.
I'm dead.
I got Snake killed.
Where the fuck did everybody go? Oh my god.
Did I get Snake?
I was in the jail. I missed it.
I was trying to get somebody out.
Yeah, it's the Snake was. Oh no!
Snake, you never do mechanics. You hang out by yourself in the corner.
God damn it!
Like I said, I'm
Alright,
just.
Fine. I'll do my goddamn thing in the corner.
Snake tried to rescue me and he got punched off the edge.
Yes, this is true.
None for you.
Remember to summon my carbuncle this time.
There we go.
You got it? Alright, cool.
My
Let's
Discord's
go.
so quiet. I've got to figure out a way to boost these guys. Half of them I can't hear them, and it's on my end somehow. I can't. I got to figure out how to boost them. I'm not standing by anybody else, by the way, because that sandstorm shit under my feet. I get hit by 2 of those. Ooh, this. There's such a short cooldown on that. Wow. Oh, don't do that. I really like the Titan fight just because I need to reapply my dots because I forgot one. It just seems so interesting, you know? There's a lot going on, and I think when we get put in horny jail, we should be put together. I'll get Cat out. There we go. Save the cat. Okay, nice. Oh,
Wait,
okay.
What? Do I need to be in the middle for that?
Yes.
Oh
Oh,
my god. Oh my god.
When he lifts
Oh my
his
god.
leggy, hang out in the middle. It's a knockback.
Okay. I mean, I knew it was a knockback, but I couldn't remember how to. It's been so long since I've done this on EX. I'm sorry.
oh, goodbye, Rapik.
That one, the sand under your feet, that's the one I was talking about with the. It's kind of based on the server tick, I think. So you get hit by it even if you seem to move out of it fast.
Yeah. Okay, you thought turn 9 was hard. Titan Extreme? That's fucking rough. We're just dicking around and dying. That's what's happening. I knew he was gonna stop.
So.
Oh no. Well, good luck, Rion. He lifts him leggy.
Live.
Oh.
Nice.
Do the people in the rocks need to be separated like that?
The rocks have to be separated, yes.
Okay. Because my plan.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault, as always.
When in doubt, blame Snick. Perfect.
Alex can win if you want it, don't worry.
You know, I believe you, honestly.
This is the real attempt, okay? This is the real attempt.
Don't say that. Now we're gonna get fucked by RNG. Always blame tank, 100%. It's easy. It's the perfect scapegoat. And honestly, nobody else is better suited to getting punched in the dick all day emotionally. Oh no, I didn't do it. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm alive. Okay. Like if you get hit by 1, it's not that bad.
I used a buff.
Oh shit. The arena is super small. It feels like it's smaller than before. Yeah? Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Titan fight so far. I enjoy it a lot. Okay, I got Cat. And I'm gonna do it from the middle. So if he lifts him leggy, yeah, just like that. Ooh. No! I think Panda just went over. Oh. Honestly, it just tickles me. Any fight where, hey, Swiftly, any fight where someone can get thrown off the arena is instantly among my favorites, by and far. It's just so good. Now the real Titan fight begins. Oh, wow, the arena's so small to be able to get away from all that shit. Okay, I get Cat from the middle. Oh shit. Wow, I think I get hit by that. Oh, barely not. Nice. Okay, that didn't have too much HP. Oh? What do? Oh shit, what the hell is this? Okay. I'm not dead, so I'm gonna assume that we did all right there. First time clear? Yeah, we're going through first time clears of a lot of.
You scoot your butt off to the edge, not off the edge, but to it.
Ow, are we going for these guys? Kill ads? Question mark. 'Cause it's not always yes. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Zero clue. Zero. Oh Jesus. Am I? Oh jeez, I don't know what I'm doing. I have no clue. I don't know if we're attacking the bombs or not. Oh Jesus. Oh cat. Oh Jesus. Wow. So this is my first time through the game, since I have a moment here. We just cleared tier 9 of Coils of Bahamut tonight, finally after about 3 nights of trying it with this group. And now we're just doing our first run, my first run of Extreme Titan. We just, oh no. Ah, fucking rip.
I'm really sorry. Quite good at this game.
I was kind of hoping that the lava would keep me on the platform.
We just need a casual tier 9 limit break from the white mage and we'll be fine. I've got a good static. I don't know what that means. I'm new enough to the game to not know most of the jargon. Oh shit.
Don't make me do things. It's a bad idea.
We're having a lot of fun with the harder fights. I'm super enjoying them because I was saying just a minute ago, actually, it's kind of like, okay, come on, Panda, eat ass. There we go. Nice, nice, ass eaten. There we go. I like the final boss of the last level 80 24-man raid. Oh, I hope I do. Oh yeah. We've got everyone from the community.
I actually need to explain some stuff here.
Yes, please. I'm big dumb.
What do you have questions about?
What the fuck is bomb rocks?
The bomb rocks come down in specific patterns. The first ones down are the first ones to explode, so if you kind of pay attention to the pattern they come down in, hang out with the last ones, and then go to the ones that explode after they explode.
Oh, okay. I got that. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, you can follow safety circle, sort of.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm so lost without safety circle, you don't even understand. 100% of my training has been follow safety circle. I'm lost without you.
Is everybody here?
Do we also need to spread the golems?
Oh no.
Generally, the golems are an off-tank thing, so yes. Snake should probably pick them up and then rotate the boss. And then we have to rotate because he's got a really spicy frontal bleed.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll just have to bring him to the middle of the room for that then.
Just don't point him at us.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, I should be able to do that.
Like
I'll
drop
just have
the
to get myself
golem
room.
puddles at one side and then move him along to another side.
Okay.
So.
Apologies, Rayan, I didn't mean to take over.
Oh no, you're fine.
Alright. Are we
So-
all ready then?
So what I'm doing is I'm going through the MSQ. I am very new. We're near the end of ARR and we're kind of doing the raid content before we push into Heaven's Ward. So we do raid night on Saturday and Sunday. And then on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, my other stream days, we're doing MSQ and other narrative content like Hildebrand we're doing right now. Prior to Heaven's Sword, so we're kind of going in at a specific timing, so we have all this other stuff done before we go cleanly into Heaven's Sword with only Heaven's Sword to focus on.
Golems are after the heart, right?
No, we don't have a rando. The other person we have here is Rapik, who is visiting. Cat keeps getting put in horny jail. Do we want to talk about this fact? But yes, the static is.
Talk back.
There we go. People in the stream community. All right, goodbye, Rathek. We should have left him in horny jail, honestly. But why am I not putting dots on? The fuck? Do I just not like dots? Anyway. So anyway, we're going through that. I'm doing literary analysis of the. Oh, I'm getting fucked. Oh, God, my bones. I'm doing literary analysis of the MSQ and other quest content that we get as we go through it. So it's been a lot of fun. But basically, the stream community is just doing their own thing, but we happen to come together during the stream to hang out and do stuff together. Did I get hit again? Man, that sand is so fast. Yeah, I can imagine it'd be the hardest thing is to find a static group of people to play with. I'm very lucky to have the stream community to work with, and just a good group of people on top of it. Oh no, his leggy. Oh shit, he stopped. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna try and get this boy down so we can get him out. Probably should have focused on the same target.
Nice job.
I wish I could zoom out more, honestly. There we go. Swift, join us. We are on Famfrit in the Primal group. Join us. We got plenty of people that would love to run with you. That's kind of what we do. Just come on in and join with us. The people that play all time of day, it's not just during the stream, but we happen to just kind of come together during the stream. Okay, so those are going to blow up first. Then these guys. Ooh. Okay. What? So we don't attack the bombs. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, did I get out of it? Oh shit. Nice. Barely got out of it. Anyway, let me focus on the fight because I'm gonna fuck this up if I'm not paying like full attention. Woo. Cat in horny jail again. What is this? Uh-oh, he's leggy. Oh, no! My bones! Oh.
My bone.
I was not quite center enough. You be down? Yeah, do command Discord or just say the word Discord in chat. Oh, we big dead. Holy shit.
Quite close.
It's hard to know where the exact center is. I almost feel like we need a marker for what the exact center of the arena is. Join the Discord. You got a channel in there for Final Fantasy XIV. I don't look at it because I don't want to potentially run into spoilers there, even though they're very good about, you know, doing spoilers. And I ask that y'all do the same thing too. But you can coordinate and be like, hey, who's around if you want to go do stuff. But Saturdays and Sundays are raid content. We really are kind of doing like whatever raid content I have unlocked. But it can also be a designated night for you guys to come together and play together. Without me, if you want to do stuff that I can't get to.
Sorry.
This is all your fault, Snake.
I had a tank buster debuff on me. Got up to like 5 or 6 stacks.
Whose fault was that?
Whose fault was that? It comes up every time he stomps.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Snake is back. There we go. We brought him back so he could disappoint us again. What are these rocks doing? Why do they aggro on Rion?
You have the kill bomber, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, Snake. Oh my god, his HP. It's just two boys trying to take on Titans.
Do it, Dex. Solo him.
Oh my god, and then we've got these guys on top of it. He's doing it.
10%, you got this.
He's actually doing it. Buy time to get Fern up and she'll do all the rest of the damage, dude. Oh my god.
No, the thing.
The memes.
I'm tired of this. I did a limit break and it stuck me in place.
Oh.
God.
This is why I like our group. I like our group because
No, I'm not. I'm never okay.
nobody
Can
is.
I go again? Let's go. Let's do it.
Oh, he's rage aggroing now. Our group doesn't take the game too seriously, which is my favorite part of this group.
The DPS just did their job and killed the goddamn boss already.
Whoa, I got killed because he looked at me instead of the tank, so whose fault is that?
It's not my fault.
We just have so much fucking fun together. I mean, it's great. It's all just memes and shit posting and chaos and oh, it's fun. But then we actually like, we can get shit done too, which is really good. I'm just gonna sit here in the middle. I mean, fuck it, you know? He's gonna lift him's leggy again and we're gonna have to deal with it. Uh-oh, God. Okay, Rapik is alive, good. Cat in horny jail, look at her! Cat, stay out of horny jail for 2 fucking minutes, please.
No, my jail.
Oh, the other one. Oh, don't kill me. Oh, okay, ooh. I get so offended when, no, Rap, oh, he's dealing with such rough latency. I can see that where it's like his dude's not moving, even though it's clearly probably on his screen he is. God, that would be frustrating. Sorry, Rapik. Blame Snake, honestly.
Poor Rapik on the ground all the time.
Yeah. It's not even his fault, you know?
I think that one was.
All right, Snake, you're one to throw blame around. Oh, it's so good, man. Snake has such good reactions too. His laugh is infectious. I love it. There we go. Nice. Oh, shit. I swear to God, that is Cat again. Look at her. She can't help herself. That's half of my HP. Damn. I got no HP. Why do I no debuffs on him? Why'd I put the same dot on him twice? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Get the ads. Whoa. I'm not moving the direction I think I should. Okay, so go stand on this boy. That's what Rian would do. Rian is not doing that, though. No! Oh! Who was that ran off? Okay. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, that's a lot of sand. Holy shit. Okay. I need to get my song back up, use that, get my dots back up. There's a lot of shit I gotta get done. Okay. Got both dots up? No.
Thank you, Cat. Let me go to horny jail.
Leggy. See that call out? I'm raid leader now. Oh, no!
What do I do? I'm in the middle of the platform.
Arm's length.
It's on fucking cooldown. Oh my god.
Get a shorter cooldown.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm doing my best here. God damn it. I'm letting everyone down.
So, no pressure. So it seems
television.
we are immortalizing all of your failures and then going back and analyzing them in excruciating detail. True. She just got punched in the mouth.
Become a better tank.
So I feel like I'm getting my mechanics wrong. So I'm going to clarify something real quick, please, Rian.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Thank you, Catboy. Okay, so his big leggy stomp, I feel like I was exactly in the center of the arena and I still ate ass. So do we need to be like just behind him? Or do we actually need to be...
I think the AoE is centered on him, so he needs to be on the edge of the room. Snake needs to have his ass up against the edge, and when his leggy go up, we all go onto his butt.
Okay, that's what I thought I was seeing there because I still got knocked off even though I did perfectly.
Okay, so I need to have him on the edge at all times then.
You have to have him as close to the outside as you possibly can.
Yeah. Alright, I'll just continue to back up more. Hopefully I don't fall off.
I was gonna say dance with danger, see how far you can get without falling off.
Yeah, that's what I was doing last time. There was a very small sliver of area between the AoE and the edge there.
You have
it was
to stand on the platform with just your toes.
Yeah. Oh my god.
The pulls from the golems don't actually slow you from the knockback, do they?
No, I think it's just shot.
Yeah.
Hey, Funkle, we beat T9.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm figuring out, Funkle. I don't know this fight at all. I'm kind of winging it, but we've got Catboy Rion raid leader to be able to help us with mechanics, which is good. I'm really glad that we have you know, and I keep saying this, sorry for the long-time viewers that are like sick of hearing me say this shit, but it's just really nice that we have such a diversity of experience levels in the team, in the group. And this isn't everybody. We've got other people that, you know, weren't able to make it to this. Oh shit, I'm just standing in the middle of it like a dumbass. Okay, that's fine. I'll take a little bit of damage, it's okay. It's DPS's job to test the healers and keep them busy. Yeah, we beat it. It was so good too. I hope we get a highlight of beating it because it was so fucking satisfying, man. We kept getting her down to in the teens, and then we kept getting her down under 10. Like, we were getting so close. The strategy changes that Rihanna came up with. Fucking cat, god damn it. Like, this is a problem. I think we need to give Cat, like, oh no, Leggy! Fuck's sake, dude. Oh, Donovan is here. Okay. I thought Donovan went to bed. I don't know why.
Gotta keep your eye on the boss.
I think... Hello? I think we're also, kind of... Not spent after... Oh, Jesus. Oh, just get hit by one is about the best solution I had there. There's no way I was avoiding all that. After killing T9, we've lost all semblance of being able to do anything right. Oh, Leggy! Oh, shit! Okay. Oh! Oh my god!
Oh, fuck.
Oh, give me the boss, please. Oh, no. Goodbye. I love the platform mechanics. It's so good. Rapid dashed off the edge. Excellent. This is so good. This is the most fun I've ever had in this game, is doing the raid content and the trials and the big boss fights that have these mechanics. It's just so fun. It makes me laugh every time something goes wrong. Someone falls off the cliff. It's just hilarious. My fucking cheeks hurt, man. All four of them, man. Okay. So we go and stand here. No. We do this. Okay, not the first one that falls, but the second. Okay, get the ad down. We're going over to this one where he exploded. Now we don't get hit. Okay, that makes sense. Not the boulder, you dumbass. Yeah, I've been told that there's like T13 is probably going to be as hard as T9. I'm really excited about that. I am. I'm excited to eventually get to ultimate fights as well. I think there's just going to be such a joy of hard content there. I think it's going to be Leggy. Oh. I don't think we're going to make that. Oh! Okay, we're doing all right, man. It's just rinse and repeat at this point, right? I think we save our T3 limit break for revivals if we get a big chunk knocked off the edge. Honestly, that's how it feels. There we go. I'm using my skills in like the worst way possible, so. There we go. Yeah, that attack is kill. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I got hit by 3 there. Oh, again! No! Ah! There's nowhere to go. Oh. Okay. We may yet beat it. Yeah, we'll see. As long our 2 healers are alive. Uh-oh, Cat. Oh, no. Oh, she got out of there. Didn't look like it. Is Snake alive? Snake's alive. We got a tank and 2 healers. Like, this should be enough. We should be able to get people back up eventually. We also have a DPS. We're getting Fern up, which is the best choice. Yeah, leave me on the ground. I'm the least valuable member of this team. There we go. You can get that last 10% down. I have no doubts there. There we go. God, this stomp attack, man. It's killer. Oh my god, you have to run into the bombs there. Wow. Snake alive though, honestly. Snake alive, Rihanna alive. LB3 revival. There is so little room to work with here. Like, you've got to have your positioning down. There we go. Okay, what do we got here? 0.7%. 0.1. Nice. Oh, we ended it with half of us on the floor, as has become tradition.
I'm tired of the pain. Make it go away.
You did a great job, Snaky boy. I refuse to warp. Heal me or I will sit here for the rest of my life. I worked. Oh, God damn it. I'm not paying you for this.
This is perfectly fine.
Pro bono face sitting. What a world we live in. All right. What do I care about crag hearts? What is this?
They're used to grab something. I don't think you care.
Okay, I don't care. Okay, good deal. T13's final phase is vicious. Still one of my favorite raid fights, says Funkle. Granted, all the raid finales are absolutely incredible. Okay, yeah, I'm excited, man. Oh, good. I didn't get it. I was glad I didn't get it. Just a little bit of trolling there. It's all fine. Oh, fuck these guys. Organization 13. Titan displayed a most satisfying degree of destructive power. The intensifying effects of the ritual foci are undeniable. See, they're read like Saturday morning cartoons. It's frustrating. Yeah. Yes. We skipped the Trials and Dungeon lore. We're reading MSQ, though, and Hildebrand, of course. Anything else that Rion tells us that we have to do, we're going to do. Talon Mercer, the otaku. There we go. Okay. Run away from my love. See what happens. It's very... I cast confusion on him. He can't fucking walk anymore. Oh, he's a dragoon, too. Nice. Good choice. Good taste. All right. That sounds good, man. I'm going to take a seat right over here. Right on the rock. Hell yeah. What a great spot to take a seat. There we go. Sit upon my eggy throne. This looks good. We just need another boy over here, and then we'll be like the Sphinxes. Okay, chat, I had a great time tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I'm getting out of here. Oh. I think next week we start the next coils.
We will start next coils, and we'll only be doing final coils on Sunday for cat inclusion.
Okay. All hail Wade Leader Rion.
All hail.
All right.
Everyone did a super awesome job with turn 9, by the way. I really think with the change to the strat, it helped a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just said, hey, do this, and y'all did it, so it was great.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Everyone responded really well. The new direction was much stronger. We had a much better strategy going in, and then we executed it well. And as a result, we were making consistently better progress, and then better progress yielded a full victory. Yes, exactly. Good boy. We love him. So yeah, very well done, everybody. I can't tell you how happy I am to be running with these guys. So this is a lot of fun. It felt like immediate success. I agree. It felt like it didn't take. We had to get like into the swing of things again. But then once we did, that was it. That was it. You know, we just did it right there. Thanks for joining us, Raph. It was good to have you, even if we just threw you off the ledge over and over again. I can't imagine having to play this game with latency.
I liked all the ways that Snake killed us.
Very creative. 10 out of 10.
Very thorough.
I hate it here.
Pet snake. All right.
I'm going to have to highlight both the Titans and the final beating of T9.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I want to save that for sure.
Can we also get a death comp set to It's a Hard Knock Life?
Look at him. He's so cute. Oh, don't drop it. Okay, he's good. He picked it back up. His little panic when he drops his rock. I love him. All right. Yeah, we can look into putting some of that stuff together. I think it'd be fun to get that on YouTube just to have it, you know?
I want to save it on my hard drive for, like, just to have forever.
All right. We can make that happen. It'd take me 2 minutes to put it all together.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more MSQ and Hildebrand.